sippers. It's your favorite girl, True Lady, and you already know what time it is. Time to catch the tea. Hey. Hold up. Hey, it's new. Hey, we got a new intro. You are tuned in to Catch the Tea podcast. Get into it though. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, yeah, I like this beat.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, yeah, it's a fire beat.
Shout out to Jay. Who punch? Good punch. Everybody say good punch. Hey, good punch.
That's a shame.
That was my show. What's good, y'all? It's Catch the Tea podcast. It's a True Lady. Nay, I always miss the cue. It's your girl, the True Lady.
It's me, Nay, the one always missing something.
And I'm Punu Mana.
Punu Mana with his own show, Punu's Playhouse. Now you gotta follow him on Facebook to make sure y'all tune into that, cause it get real interesting.
Got me through plenty of nights.
Ain't it, man?
What's good, James?
I appreciate that. See, people don't understand.
I tune in.
They say that boy is silly, but I be having some deep down.
It do be some real conversations, bro.
I try.
Some real conversations. Again, man, shout out to JB on the beat.
JB, that's a nice beat, Bo.
Yeah.
Shout out to JB 360 certified 360 beats. Make sure y'all hit him up. He don't only just record studio time. He gonna get you right with your beats and everything else. Let me hop into the chat so I can see what's going on. Make sure you guys share. Oh, we loud. Yeah, share that show. Share. So we can get everybody in here tuned in, because we got a lot of hot topics tonight. And actually, I want to start it off by playing some Black Jeopardy. As y'all know, Alex Trebek passed away. Kind of sad. I ain't kind of sad. It is sad. Because we done grew up with Alex Trebek all our lives. 4 o'clock every day in the afternoon. So, yeah, How did y'all feel when y'all heard the news, though?
I said, dang. I seen the picture like, other than it looking like he was a little thicker, he look exactly the same.
Yeah,
He really did.
But you know, there's Hollywood. They got that.
But I know there was a hairpiece on top of his head. I was looking.
Oh, for sure.
I was like, that was like a little
For
lace.
sure, that was a carpet. But you know what? Like you say, you
lace.
grew up with Alex Trebek.
Right.
Like, so, I ain't gonna lie. I used to get home, and then if the old folks got the TV, then what you gonna do? I'm gonna sit in there and do my homework.
Yeah.
And even though I'm trying to do, my homework, I'm still trying to get Jeopardy. If I can get 5 answers off the whole Jeopardy TV show,
I'm good.
I feel like I'm smart as hell.
Real talk.
I watched a lot of Jeopardy. For some reason, it just makes me think of the hospital. Like, you ever went to the hospital?
That's
what they be on Channel 5.
Yes.
So right.
I've definitely been in a hospital room, sit there while everything was, TV going, everything going on. So, yeah. Damn, Nate.
But like Nate was saying, it really did not seem like I think I was watching some TV show this morning, and they was just showing the years of him going by. Right. And like he hadn't changed that much.
Age, y'all.
Like how old was he when he died?
I don't even know the age. I'm gonna have to look it up. Let me share this. I'm gonna look it up. But
cause think about it, man.
Did not age. I swear he didn't. He didn't age.
I'm in my 40s. I don't just want to give my age, but I know he was on there.
Bruh, and if he did age, we can't see it. Makeup is a hell of a thing, bro.
Botox.
Bruh.
That's probably what it is, the Botox.
It gotta be. It gotta be.
Wait. Do you think black people get as much Botox as our Caucasian counterparts?
Probably like on the east and the west coast and up north. I'm sure they do.
Do I look 35?
No.
Okay.
We down south. We
So
got
I don't need it.
permanent high
Black don't crack,
It
baby.
don't-
Black don't crack.
Don't crack.
We got them permanent high cheekbones.
Yeah.
We down
Facts.
south.
Yeah.
Facts. Big facts.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I was actually like I ain't gonna say I was just hurt, like you know,
Yeah.
but it did affect me because it's like when you grow up with people like that, like
They are a part of your life.
yeah.
Like who they finna replace it with? Like
Right.
for me,
Or if they gonna still keep doing it, because you know
Yeah.
he was one of the executive producers.
Hey, Kenya. What's good,
So,
Tiffany?
I mean, I don't know, y'all.
Yeah, it was crazy.
you said no because black.
Don't
people-
crack. Girl, Tiffany, you want to be 40? I wouldn't have thought that.
What's the guy name?
Yeah, black
I
don't
felt
crack.
Like that about Family Feud. I grew up heavy when I was
Cute
little
to
on
your
Family
Oh yeah.
Feud. So when the blonde head big
Yeah.
white guy died,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it ain't never been the same since. I think they used to call him. Was it Louis? Did they call him Louis?
Louis ain't dead. Louis ain't dead, baby.
Am I
Louis
right
got a
though?
whole TV show on Fox. Yes, he would with the gap in his teeth.
With the
Yes,
gap.
with the
He got a
blonde
whole
hair,
TV
the
show
long hair.
on Fox where he
I
dressing
need
up
to
as a
find
woman.
Louis
He,
because Louis was my dude.
he actually doing drag in this on this TV show.
Really?
Yeah, he dressed up like the mama.
I
And
want
what is
to
that?
watch this.
The Zach Galifianakis
Yeah,
dude, the
bro.
dude off of Hangover.
Yeah,
The stupid one off of Hangover.
Yes, I know you're talking about. His
Him
name's
and
Zach
Louis.
something, but
Yeah.
yes. In
Joe
Between the
Black.
Ferns.
Is it Joe Black?
The dude they was on In Between the Ferns.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, him.
Okay, now I want to
So
watch
him
it.
and Louis is on a TV show, and Louis is dressed in drag. He played the mama.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to watch this.
Y'all remember Louis was on Coming to America too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang, I forgot Dan Kev said
This
Sean
week on
Connery
Rockin'
gone
Floors.
too.
Next week,
Who?
Friday.
Sean Connery passed
Yes,
too.
and that was what, last week or week before last?
Yes. The actor.
James Bond.
Yes.
He was one of the James Bonds. He
Oh,
was
so
like
was
my
it-
favorite James
Wasn't he
Bond.
the
main one?
original?
Yeah.
The one before
He
Roger
right here.
Moore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I cannot believe. Ain't that the man that with the Dosecki? He be on the Dosecki commercial too, don't it?
No.
That wasn't him.
no.
All right, okay, all right. I'm
That's
sure.
a Vato.
Damn.
All right.
His name,
Lord.
Eloise Escobar or something like that.
He was the original
Ooh,
T-Oni.
taking them all out. You better be careful.
T-Oni, when you coming down here? We'll talk about that later. Anyway, so we're gonna play Black Jeopardy in honor of Alex Trebek. I have a few questions. Y'all
I'm
gotta
gonna win.
answer. And then I want you guys to answer as well in the comment section.
Wait, let us answer first before you comment, because that's going to ruin
How much time we got?
I don't know. I ain't think about that part.
Oh, it ain't no time limit. Just who get it right.
Yeah, just who get it right.
What if we get close? Do we get a half point to getting close?
Nah, close don't work.
That's fucked up. Well, what we win? Because I know we ain't winning no money. I don't see no cash prizes up here.
Brownie points.
All right.
It's for the culture.
All right.
All right. So, this person who says, I'm not one of your little friends.
Huh?
This person who
Hey,
says,
man, you just...
I'm not one of your little friends.
You
This is,
know.
wait, hold on. Let me go back. This is general black knowledge. This is general black knowledge. So, this is the statement. This person who says, I'm not one of your little friends.
My mom.
But you gotta put it in Jeopardy form.
Who is?
my mom?
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding,
I'm gonna
ding.
give both of y'all that one because y'all answered at the same time. All right. Oh, okay, yes. Who is your mama? Yes, Tioni. All right, so this is Millennial Negro Spirituals.
Oh, God.
Y'all ready?
Oh,
Might
God.
be one of the spirituals.
Oh God.
Now these are some lyrics, so you gotta guess what song these lyrics are from.
Oh Lord.
I know you ain't a pimp, but pimp, remember what I taught you. Keep your heart 3 stacks. Keep your heart.
What is International Players Ball? Players Ball anthem by Pimp C, Outkast.
Yeah.
I would have never got
it. That's it.
I knew the whole thing.
But keep
your heart 3 stacks.
Keep your heart. Yeah. I was trying not to read it. I was trying not to read it in the form.
Yeah. That's tough.
Too soon. Don't do it.
All right, so this is Black Pioneers.
Oh Lord.
Wait.
This is Black Pioneers.
He gonna win this.
The first Black Supreme Justice.
Who is Thurgood Marshall?
Yeah, Nate, where you at?
I told you I ain't know history.
Well, I had to learn his story, so I'm damn sure gonna know our story.
Right. All right, this one is Hip Hop Essentials. This Black rapper has made millions from several multi-platinum albums and has also starred in the famous television show Power.
Who is 50 Cent?
I knew it.
Dang. You killing the game right now, Pooh.
Boy, I feel lucky. I feel lucky.
All right, hold on. Okay, this is Name That Black Movie.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm finna win this. They don't want no TV.
With some 90s stuff, I'm in there.
You in that thing?
I'm in that thing.
All right. In this Black coming-of-age romance, the male lead asks, who you going to the dance with anyway? Spalding?
What is Love and Basketball?
Okay, I'm going to get it to both of y'all.
You got to, but give a nod. I like that one.
Yeah,
I like that subject. do something else.
All right, hold on. This is another Name That Black movie. This 2005 comedy based in Atlanta was famous for the quirky clientele. Quote, you want a cappuccino? No, baby. I don't eat or drink nothing I can't spell. This one tough.
Oh.
I wouldn't have got this.
What's the beginning of the question?
This 2005 comedy based in Atlanta was famous for the quirky clientele. Quote, you want a cappuccino? No, baby. I don't eat or drink nothing I can't spell.
I can't remember the name of it, but I know what it is.
Anybody in the comment section, feel free to fire off.
Say the statement again.
Okay. You want
singing.
You want a cappuccino? No, baby. I don't eat or drink nothing I can't spell. Came out in 2005, based in Atlanta.
Can you tell me one?
That's not how Jeopardy works. That is not how Jeopardy works.
Well, first of all, you said this was Negro Jeopardy.
You're right.
It's hood.
I'm betting 0.
Right now, you got.
No, you got.
You got 2.
Points.
You got 2 points.
You got a couple
I'm
points.
still betting 0.
Do 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 do.
She said
do.
Okay,
Kev got it.
Kev say beauty
what is
shop.
beauty
That's
shop?
What it was. That's what it was. I couldn't remember what it was.
Yes.
And I sit here like, Atlanta. I'm thinking ATL.
No.
I know
that was too far back.
Well.
2005 was too far back. I think ATL came out in 2010, like 10, 11.
All right, so here we go. This is Millennial
Good
Negro
job,
Spirituals.
Millennial Negro
These
Spirituals.
are song lyrics, and you gotta guess the song.
All right.
It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear-eyed view. I don't know if I read it right. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear-eyed view. Do 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 do.
I cannot believe I'm doing this.
Who is the baby?
No.
It ain't that.
You said millennial.
Yeah, right. You're right. It's millennial.
I grew up in like on South Side. If it was something from Houston, like 0.
99 in the 2000s.
Right.
But not that one, because they might have been 90s for real. But 2000s was millennial too.
Oh.
Damn. Can you say the line one more time?
It was time to marry the game, and I say, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see with a clear-eyed view.
What is Shake It Like a Salt Shaker?
No.
What is that song by Meek Mill?
Oh, yes. Yes.
I was not gonna get that. You know what I was thinking?
Bro, come on.
I was thinking Lil Wayne for something. Like
But that's when you very first start with that Meek Mill song.
Dream Chasers.
It's Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tioni.
Good job.
Man, you know when it first come on, and I
Well,
say,
see,
I do. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all be in the club singing.
That's a millennial Negro spiritual.
But the catch with me with that was I have this like I don't even think she signed to nobody.
I was good,
You
Holly.
about the one when he say, if you ain't about that money, man, pussy nigga, shut up.
Yep.
You talking about that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Dang,
right.
Holly got it right.
Well, damn. I ain't never know the name. I
We
just.
gotta do this. We gotta have
Ay.
Jeopardy game night. That shit would be so lit.
All right.
Wow.
We gotta do that.
I'm going to do two more. Hold up, wait a minute.
Ain't it
Y'all
mine?
thought I was finished? I'm so glad.
Hey.
That's a Negro spiritual, bro. Because
We could
we
probably
get
sing the
lit.
whole song from beginning to end right here, right now. But I just couldn't think of no title. But you know what's crazy? It's crazy how the mind works.
Mhm.
What makes us remember the song
Yeah.
is the beat.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
That's how important
And
the
the
beat
feeling that
is.
you get because it gets you crunk. Because it's
Yeah.
a mellow. It start off mellow as fuck.
Yeah.
And then it
It
build
just
up.
build up, bro. That shit be amped.
Yeah.
All right, so I got one more. This is another millennial Negro spiritual. And it's I pull up at the club VIP. Gas
Fox.
tank on E, but
Fox.
all drinks on me.
Fox. Wipe me down.
Why man down?
I know that. Now, see,
Hey, that one was lit.
that's ratchet me right there.
My-
That's the ratchet one. I bet I know that baby.
Bruh, well, Holly really in the comments word for word with the lyrics.
Ain't man, I see him.
So is.
Y'all thought I was finished?
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Hey, okay. I'm gonna do another general knowledge one.
Woo, child. I might get that one. I did good.
You did good with the music, Peter. I beat you in the movies and shit because you don't watch no TV.
Okay, here we go. This staple item is found in every black household and sometimes in Beyonce's bag.
What is Louisiana hot sauce?
Bing,
I was
bing,
gonna say hot sauce brown.
Oh,
I be
what
forgetting
is
who
Tony
is.
bing.
Satcher?
Saturates. Oh, bro. Cause I used to have
Like,
some Tony Satcher packets. I ain't even gonna stun on you. All right, then. I'll close that though.
I got it.
Let's do this
I can't
last
hear
one
you.
because it's going to go right into our next topic. Damn, I gave it away. In this popular 1995 American stoner buddy film, Red says, my grandmama
What
gave me
is
this
high
chain.
high?
What is
Oh, Friday. I don't know shit.
Friday?
I'm thinking about Red Man.
I'm so
I didn't
weak.
even let you finish. I was
You
like,
really
Red.
did.
I'm trying to beat
gave
him.
me that chain. What?
My grandmama gave me
Man,
this
you don't think
chain.
about that one at all.
What?
Yeah.
What is
said
Friday?
high-
How high?
Yeah.
Because it
You
said stoner
said
buddy
red.
film.
Yup. And you said Red, and I was like, ha ha.
Yes. What is Friday? Hey, bro, I like this. Because I
Yeah.
used to I really miss Catch the Tea After Dark because I used to start the shows off like with stuff like this, Catch the Tea, when we had my live shows.
Yeah.
So wait till the COVID regulations, I hope, are lifted or changed.
I
What
think
we
I'm
doing?
immune. I've been trying to get COVID.
Don't do that. Don't say that.
Like, why? I mean, because for real, like
No.
everybody that's getting, like,
You
they
don't
getting
want it?
famous getting COVID. I had COVID for 2 weeks last month. And,
You don't want it.
You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden they famous, and then people be feeling sorry for them.
Well, shit, I had COVID. With my $10.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, I had COVID in July. With my $10.
Where was your GoFundMe page? You supposed to have a
Damn.
GoFundMe page. You got bills to pay, right?
God damn.
You got to pay the lights for the office, everything. You got to do all that.
Shit, what my
See, you wasn't thinking.
What my 10K?
Look.
Bruh, so while we talking about Friday, I saw a tweet. And I know people just do stuff for clout, bruh. But Drew $97 took it upon himself to tweet, "Dear Black people, Friday After Next is not a Christmas movie.
Nigga,
Can
please.
somebody clarify?"
You wanted clout, but you're getting
The,
disrespect.
okay,
Period.
this what pissed me off.
Bro.
Because if you don't think it's a Christmas movie, the introduction, when the credits first coming in, the greatest Black Christmas song of all time start the show off.
Bruh,
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house.
not a preacher was, bruh.
Like,
When that,
Silent Night by the Temptations, it's the first song.
bruh, when he say "in my mind,"
That's how it come on. I want you to be free.
come on now. It's Christmas. We Christmas spirit at the Halloween anyway.
Yeah, they just
Bruh.
skip Thanksgiving
Every year.
every year.
Every
They just
year.
skip over it.
You cannot tell me this is not a Christmas
Got the
movie.
bandana and the 40.
It's a Black Santa.
Here,
It's
what I
Silent
say.
Night. Christmas decorations based around holiday bills and holiday gifts.
Christmas
Uh-huh.
to all of you.
So if y'all had to rank your Fridays, how would you rank them?
That was my favorite one.
This one?
That's my favorite one.
Friday After Next?
That's
It
my
would be
favorite one.
Friday.
Yeah, mine would be
No.
That one, and then probably next
right.
Friday.
Mine would be Friday After
I don't
Next,
know.
and
That's
then
a-
next Friday.
No, you know what? I think mine will be next Friday, then Friday after next, and then Friday. Like Friday was my favorite
right.
before next Friday and after next because they wasn't around. But like the introduction of Day Day
Yeah.
after Smokey left, like everybody was waiting on Smokey,
Yeah.
and then Day Day
How they
came.
gonna do smoke?
I got it.
He gone, yeah.
Why y'all ain't stop the fat bit?
Yeah, that's
Like
Yeah, the part.
that was funny.
Hey, nigga, take the thing off your head. Why I ain't doing that with the fat
Come on, run up on me.
when the fat bitch jumped on me,
Jumped on me.
this fat bitch know all the snacks.
No,
But
He said glitter.
Man, bro.
Did nobody notice that he said
They
glitter
did.
in the cupcake instead of sprinkles? He said glitters. Like what?
I don't
Police don't
win.
know when to keep the dough in.
I'm so
Now you could quiz me on that. Them movies right there.
I'm still Friday After Next, then next Friday. Friday After Next was so
But you ain't no
hilarious.
player. Betty done had your ass pussy whipped for about 30 years. I'm
Nobody
not
got me
pissed
pussy
with.
with.
Ain't a man.
Bruh, Kev said
Pussy.
Friday has aged the best. Definitely. Like
Yeah,
you can
well,
still
Friday ain't the best.
you can still press play on Friday any day and be geeked up laughing.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I can watch all three of them and be geeked up.
Big
about it.
fact.
But you know what? You know one that everybody, I don't sleep on it because I watched this movie so much. I literally know the whole movie. Money Talks.
I don't know the
Hey,
words.
You
I
go
love Money
home
Talks.
And watch Money Talks tonight. I guarantee
Yes,
you
Lord.
a week.
$30 million. When you be talking French.
In my movie, I love
Oh,
the
French.
quote. It's Color Purple.
Oh
I
God.
just like the cornfield scene.
That should have been on.
Look,
That
let me tell y'all something, right? Y'all cannot watch Color Purple with me, okay? I'm roasting this whole movie from the beginning. I'm roasting. Like cracking jokes on it. I don't know why I do that to Color Purple because that is like a real traumatic ass story.
But I mean, but it,
But I
we
be
grew up
grew
with it
up
in our
watching.
house. Like I don't know about y'all, but I have a DVD collection, and I
Yes.
just stopped buying DVDs because I realized
Everything
looking at my wall, I wish I had all that money back.
right
know what I'm
because
saying?
everything is on Netflix, Hulu,
Yeah, so
Prime,
ain't no
Amazon.
need to
You
buy
can
that
buy
shit
it
now.
on YouTube. Everything.
But I do have the Color Purple,
to this
DVD.
with a flip. You got to
Yeah.
flip.
and it's still in the plastic. I never took it off.
Oh well, dang.
Collector's item.
I mean, why take it off? Because it's going to be on TV for every holiday.
Bruh.
Every February.
Bruh, it was one particular scene in Color Purple. It was
Harpo,
it
who
was
is
in the
that woman?
very beginning of the movie when Celie had literally just grew up to adult Celie, and her shadow was on the wall. She reading the book, and Mister say, "Get in there, get up in there right now!" He yelling at her, and I tried to quote that to my friends. They was like, "I don't know that part." I was like, "Y'all don't watch it like I watch it." Because I will watch that movie. It's like the smallest minute details I pay attention to in that movie.
Mine would be Harlem Nights.
Bro, Harlem Nights
I
is
love
another
Harlem
one.
Nights. I can quote Harlem Nights.
Oh, I love
like it's
Harlem-
one part in
Look at
Harlem
that
Nights
face.
that don't nobody ever hear. When they be at Red Fox house
Mm-hmm.
and Della Reese is in the kitchen.
With
and
that
she
juice.
Benner, you got my mouth already ready for some hash and eggs.
Ain't no
ain't got no
hash in here.
hash.
We're not in the cabinet.
Well, you ain't got my mouth ready for some orange juice.
Yeah.
And I ain't even but a swallow in here. Well,
Now, who
swallow,
leave
well,
this
swallow
in
this
here?
shut the fuck up.
Who leave this in here? Stupid motherfucker, she was
You
pissed.
blind motherfucker. Shut up, you fat bitch. And the parrot. Nobody listens to the parrot. Because every time he call her
he
a fat
said it.
bitch,
The
the
parrot-
parrot say, fat bitch.
No.
Every single
I
time
didn't
it kill
even
me.
know that.
Fat bitch. Every time.
I'm so weak. Oh, yeah, Kev say I think it's because even though the subject matter is heavy, it's given that Disney treatment, The Color Purple.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, speaking of heavy topics, y'all.
Go with it, boo.
The presidential election. We left here last Wednesday, not sure of who was going to be our president. Now we have, as I stand corrected, projected to be our president is Joe Biden.
If they don't shoot him before January.
So right now, they want to recount Georgia,
Yeah.
hand by hand, which Georgia was really, really close, though. It was like
They always really, really
0.2,
close,
0.5.
really.
That was real close. Like,
Really,
God
really,
damn.
really, they was all really close.
So now they want to recount Georgia by hand. Wow. And then he just, and Donald Trump just want to list
But
the
is
last
the
one.
Supreme Court?
I don't know. That's
by
a great
hand.
question. I don't know.
Well, they talking about the mail-in votes.
I'm
they
just
do
trying
the
to
mail-in
figure,
vote.
because I was like, bruh, like,
Oh, so they just
It's-
saying mail-in.
it should be digital. It's digital, right?
The mail-ins, though, mama. Remember early voting in October? It was
Yeah.
early voting. Everybody was
Why
supposed to get
can't-
there. Well, mostly Democrats early voted.
Right. So, again, why weren't those votes already counted up?
They put stipulations on the counting of those ballots before they, even though they early voted, they were not to be counted to, like, you know what I'm saying, a certain date. I think it was like the 6th or something
Yeah.
like that. Which we voted on what, the 3rd?
Yeah.
So
Because they had the postmark. If they put it in the mail the day before the election, then it got there like at like the 5th
Yeah.
or the 6th, they was still counting.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
so
hell?
once that date, that cutoff date, then they would count them. So well, they would. I don't know, because they
It go into the pot.
yeah, but it's something like that.
So, does Donald Trump have a chance to still win this, even though Joe Biden did this whole
No.
speech?
No.
Because the electoral college already. So why are we still doing this?
Because Trump is a
Did we-
crybaby, whiner, spoiled.
He's privileged. Like
White
Very
privilege,
much
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
Elbow.
Years now. Y'all privileged.
yeah, basically.
When you got money, you're privileged.
that's
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
And you can do stuff that
And
most
he
people
proven
can't
it.
do.
He's proven it with this. He's proven it.
Yeah, he proved it when he had COVID. He took some special serum and he was good.
Donald Trump is actually a Kevin. He's a rich Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Because okay, like, you know, Karens and Kevin.
Oh.
So he's basically a rich Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Because simple fact, think about it.
Me neither.
I mean, well, think about it.
Too.
Karens always complain and gripe when
All
it's something
the
that they
time.
don't like. You know what I'm saying? Or
Kevin's
something.
complaining,
They
right,
can't get their
when
way.
it's up
Yeah,
there.
he
Okay.
he not getting his way. So I gotta throw a temper tantrum. When you 70, almost 80 years old, and you throwing temper tantrums like that, and like his favorite thing to do is I'll sue you.
Right.
I'll either fire you if I don't like what you're doing, or I'll sue you. And that's just been him forever.
Or he just know that he going to jail.
That's
after
why
he get out
don't
of
want to get
office.
off of office. And see, I'm glad you said that.
Uh-huh.
This is what the United States. Okay, black community, brown community, y'all need to listen to this real fast. And I'm gonna try to make it as clear and then put it in as layman terms as I can. The reason why Donald Trump wants to be in office, it is not to be the president and chief of the United States and bring the United States to greatness, as they say he's gonna make America great again. Donald Trump needs immunity because Donald Trump has so many court cases that's going against him.
Yes.
He needs the immunity. Long as he's president, you can't bring him.
You can't do none of
on
that.
charges on certain things.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The only things that you can bring him on charges on is something that he done while he was in office. You can't do nothing while he in office if it's something that he's been accused of, like
years ago or something.
There you go, like Bill Cosby was.
Right.
You can't do none of that.
So that's why they've been posting him in that orange jumpsuit.
He wants to stay in office, so he will not go to jail. He's going to go to jail. What was the guy that killed himself in prison?
Not Harvey Weinstein.
That was messing with all the little girls.
Was it Epstein?
Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Donald Trump
was
one of his
the
biggest
travel
backers.
He was, and his name was on like the travel law. Let me read what Kev said. He said Biden's lead is so big that it's really pointless to do a recount. If the situation was reversed, they would calling Biden to concede in the name of decency, or however they would spin it. Exactly. Because he hasn't even given a concession speech. He hasn't even addressed it. All he's saying, we're going to file suit. Ooh, it's all done wrong. They're hidden votes everywhere. Miscount.
You got so much.
I'm so sick of this nigga.
That's a damn good impression.
And it's literally him. Just,
yeah, with them little hands.
Yes.
I mean, look, y'all, I pray that Joe Biden do what he's, or at least
right. And I'm gonna say,
do what he said.
I'm going to say this. I know that everybody vote for Biden because he's Democratic. But I still felt like it was the lesser of two evils going into this White House. Now, of course, because I'm independent, I would want to vote for someone else. But I'm like, this election is really big. It's a big election, and I'm gonna vote for Joe Biden. And that don't mean somebody tweeted that means we can go back to the normal racism we used to when racist people were hiding and not so out and X, Y, and Z. But there are still things that need to be changed in the black and brown community.
Let me ask you something because you said something that was real, real intriguing to me. You said that I'm an independent. Yeah. Now, lately these days, there's a lot of people that's independent. Right. Now, me, by my history, my own history, I've always voted Democrat. But I've always felt like an independent because I don't always agree with everything that the Democrats say.
And I don't always disagree with what the Republicans say.
Exactly. I don't always disagree with what Republicans say.
Exactly.
So, but do you think there will ever be a moment where there's an independent person running for president and he'll even get as close as Joe Biden? Like, would he be like,
way,
because there's no independent party
that's going to actually happen is if the money is funded into that party. Right now, the Democratic Party, the Republican Party have been here for all our lives, and it's money on top of money in both of those parties. Various lobbyist groups put money into those parties because I know this party goes, but what we say and what policies we want to change. The Independent Party I feel doesn't have that. We don't.
There is no independent party.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it's there, but it's not there.
It's not funded
because of
people.
Yeah, it's not
exactly.
funded,
You don't
have heard of it and know that it's this or that.
We don't have like major celebrities endorsing independent parties, because I mean there were various other people running for president, but in my mind I was like, they really don't have a chance because they weren't even invited to the debates, because it was just Joe Biden and it was just Donald Trump, when there were other people who were running for president.
That's because okay. You have all these people running for president, and then they take the top maybe 8, 9, 10 people.
Yeah.
And then they put them on, and they debate.
Yeah.
And then each party, based on the results of that debate and whose people feeling the most, then each party will back the strongest candidate.
But they don't even give the other people a chance to even.
Was Kanye on the panel? I never saw Kanye on the panel.
Kanye was on there.
He was on
the ballot.
Oh.
But I'm talking about when they was doing when they was doing all
the debates and stuff.
all the debates when they had all the candidates.
Did y'all really want Kanye to debate though?
Yes. Because that would have been good for TV. That would have been entertaining. He'd have been like, I'm going to make sure everybody have a bag of grits and some tuna fish in their house.
Man,
like he said that.
He
said that.
With my experience with people with mental illness, mental disabilities, they do keep it 100. So I can believe that. They going to tell you, but they going to get it off their chest.
Kanye says a lot of smart shit.
Sarcastic, blunt.
He does, but he also say a lot of thrown off the wall shit that make you question, is he even from this planet?
Kev just said something interesting. He said, I think if elections were publicly funded, that would lead to more parties getting attention. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But
it's just, and I also think like it's some things I feel like it should be a cap on spending for running for an election.
Never happened.
I know, but there should be. These people spend like outrageous
billions of dollars.
Yes. What did Raspondi spend last year when he ran for governor and he lost? He spent $1 million last year?
No,
I have to pull it up.
I could not even imagine spending all that money to lose. Ooh,
read what Tiffany said.
I'm gonna read it. I feel you too. She said, I feel like it's my vote and I cast it where my conscience guides me. I refuse to choose the lesser of two evils thing. I definitely feel you, Tiff.
So who you voted for?
I wanted Trump.
I'm talking about Miss Tiffany. So if you feel that way, who did you vote for? If you don't want to do the lesser of two evils, then it depends. I feel like it depends on the candidate that comes in. What's your status? Are you middle class? Are you upper class? Are you lower class?
Right.
Are you lower middle class? Are you upper middle class?
I'm lower middle class.
So whatever
I might be lower class.
candidate is going to benefit.
You know who's asking?
Going to benefit your status in your life. That's who you should vote for.
I just think it's like it's certain things that need to be done in order to give. Oh, I saw her. I followed her on Instagram.
Right.
I followed her on Instagram. I saw her. Yes, I definitely saw her page.
Well, thank you for voting for a sister. And it probably was you and 15 more people.
I feel like
I'm trying to be sarcastic, but I'm just.
I honest to goodness feel like the playing field needs to really be leveled, because anybody can run for these political positions. It's a lot of independent candidates.
Yeah.
So we need to literally even the playing field and put everybody in everybody's eyesight, because think about the advertising that Joe Biden and Trump did.
So, okay.
That means media needs to go above and beyond and cover every candidate in some shape, form, or fashion.
It's not the media fault.
I'm saying no. It's not their fault, but they need to take the responsibility to cover that, to put it out there, to put it in people's eyesight.
But
I feel like
how are we going to get that even playing field?
This what I'm saying. This is what I'm going with. So media has to talk about every candidate.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like there need to be more conversations amongst ourselves to educate ourselves, and it needs to be true voter education going on relentlessly all through the year, not just getting people round up to vote. It needs to be this is why you vote. This is what this means when it comes to vote. This what this means.
What independent was.
Exactly. Like, you know what
I'm saying? I always thought you choose a Democrat or choose a Republican.
Right.
So that was my thing. When you said even the playing field, the only way that I feel like, in my personal opinion, that we can actually even the playing field for, like you say, anybody that want to run, we have to either revamp the Democratic and Republican parties, or abolish them.
Ooh.
Or abolish them.
That's real.
Okay, we're going to start from scratch.
Start all over again.
We're going to have these people with these certain ideas. Y'all like-minded. Y'all have like-minded ideas, and y'all start a party. These people, all right, y'all have the same ideas, y'all start a party.
Yeah.
These people right here, add 2 more parties.
Yeah.
Add 2 more parties.
But if you're not going to revamp the funding. It's money. Money talk, bullshit walk.
It's about that. It's about that paper that say "We the People."
Well, they don't,
because this country is ran by that paper that say "We the People."
Is it really?
Yeah, because the simple fact. All right, all men are created equal. They wasn't talking about black men. They wasn't talking about a Latin man.
Yeah.
They wasn't talking about an Asian man.
Right.
They was talking about
themselves.
Rich white slave owners. That's what they was talking about. The people that was in that room. 85% of those people were slave owners, and they were white.
Honest to goodness, really feel the Constitution needs to be rewritten in general.
Yeah,
I'm gonna read these comments. So Tiff said, Jay Simmons, she got about 1,600 votes in Louisiana.
Really?
Linda Williams said years of experience should only apply. When it comes to, I don't know how I feel about that when it comes to politics because sometimes experience don't mean nothing if you're not knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can be.
What is experience based off of?
Because like
most people running for president have never been president.
Right. This is true too. But I guess you're saying political experience.
Okay, like,
I don't.
Like
but see,
or being over a governing body or something.
I don't trust politicians.
Talking about
they all lie.
They all gonna lie. In some shape, form, or fashion. Okay. I do not trust politicians. I really trust someone. I don't trust a lot of people. Trust is hard to earn with me. But,
Amen.
Amen. I trust someone who actions align with their words.
Yeah.
If that ain't aligning, I really ain't rocking with you.
Like, let's talk more action.
Yeah.
What are you supporting?
Right.
So,
I can see you talking all day, but do your actions align with the talk you say?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you even understand the position that you're running for? Not even just president, all across the board. Do you understand the position that you're running for? You know what I'm saying? I've come across, because I'm recently just really learning about government, how politics work, just really being for real about it.
I'm still learning.
And exactly. Yeah. So I've come across so many people who are very knowledgeable, and I be like, damn, well, why you ain't in position? Because of that, they don't have the experience, but they should be in position because they knowledgeable about.
Right.
But you know, if you say like Miss Linda said, years of experience should only apply. That's discrimination.
Is it?
Yeah. Because America is set up. This democracy is set up to where anybody who wants to run for president
can run,
has the right to run for president.
Damn, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was discrimination.
So that's really discrimination. You discriminate on the people that don't have government experience.
I understand where she's coming from with
it.
Not
like a regular job. you don't have to meet the requirements.
Because the hell, Donald Trump, what political experience?
Yeah, I mean, Donald Trump wasn't no governor or nothing.
What
no mayor.
None of that.
He wasn't an alderman. He wasn't nothing. At least Chris Rock was an alderman in head of state. He was an alderman. You know what I'm saying? He made it all the way to the presidency.
I'm weak right now.
That does count. That's heavy. That's heavy.
I mean,
they got aldermen.
No, it's a movie. But I mean, because sometimes people are career politicians, they lose themselves. They'll lose themselves. They'll lose what they really. Because some people in the beginning, like, I'm dead set, I'm going to be this person, I'm going to be this position because I really want to make a change. And once you get knee deep in that shit, you like, oh, hold up, this how. Yeah. So now you done been in it for 20 years, you knee deep in being a politician, and now you've conformed to the politician's ways. You know what I'm saying? And you've lost yourself and the path that you really was trying to take.
True lady, me and you both said, all politicians lie, right?
Yeah.
Do we think that all politicians are liars?
Yeah.
I don't.
Not all.
I don't think all politicians are liars.
Majority.
But
they make promises that they can't keep.
And why do they make promises that they can't keep?
Because they don't know the position they running for.
Because they want to
be the change.
You want to change something, but wait. You still got to go through Congress. Mm-hmm. You still got to go through. What it is. I mean, I get it. I can propose this,
but they don't know the position that they're even running for to even make their. If you knew the position that you're running for, this is what this position is responsible for. This is what I can do in this position. This is what I can't do. If you know that, you know you ain't finna give out and come out here with some BS promises. If you know. This is I'm running to be alderman. Alderman is responsible for ...
Yeah.
Do my goals line up with what the alderman is and the responsibilities of being an alderman? Mm-hmm. Does that line up with that? What are my responsibilities as an alderman over this district? You have to know that and then say I'm hopping in there so you don't give out BS promises. Because somebody say, well, I want you to do this. I can't do this, but I know how to get to the point to make this happen or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, you know, you learn the job. Go on, read Kevin.
Kev said all you need to be is a citizen at least 35 years old to qualify for president.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm running for president 2024.
But what I was trying to say,
a true lady 2024.
Well, you ain't gonna let Joe and Kamala do their thing for 2024?
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna see where it goes.
Let's fill them out. Let's fill them out. But my thing, I was saying, even if they know their job, like they know what they're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of Republicans thought that the Obama administration lied on shit that he attempted to do. A lot of Democrats thought he lied on shit that he attempted to do.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. He attempted to do everything that he said he wanted to do, but it's still some of it got opposed in Congress. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So if
I understand that you made an attempt,
so it makes you a liar. That's how I feel like.
But if you made the attempt, I can respect you because you said I'm gonna do this and you tried to do it. It got knocked out. I can respect you for that because you tried to do what you said you wanted to do.
Yeah, but I think a lot of politicians, they just saying, like you say, they not trying and they taking kickbacks from the other side, the people that they supposed to be opposing. Ooh. And they taking a kickback and then we not gonna say nothing about it now.
So Tiff said, some of these city council candidates didn't seem to know what they could and could not do, and because of that, they set unreal expectations. Facts. Yeah. You can't willingly lie to the people. That's my opinion. Unless you Trump.
But I mean, even though Trump probably the greatest liar, political liar in the history of the game, he ain't the only one.
He ain't. Yeah. No, shoot, no, he ain't. I'm just tired of being lied to be honest.
I'm gonna start telling people instead of using
be realistic
liar. I'm gonna be like, you a political liar.
Instead of pathological.
Right, we gotta put that on the shirt.
Political liar.
We gotta put that on the shirt.
Wow.
We gotta put that on the shirt. But
like that.
You know, we'll see what the projected president brings for us for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
It was a tweet that I also saw this week. Let me see if I can pull it up on my Twitter. Cause I know did I retweet that? But you know what? I just started talking on Twitter a whole lot. Oh. Bro, next week we talking about heartbreak.
Heartbreak?
Next week we talking about heartbreak. It was a thread. It was a thread.
Like that before.
No.
Four other dudes.
Bro, yeah. It was me and 3 other men in here, and we was talking about heartbreak, and it turned into a therapy session. But it was cool. It was good.
So you wanted to play the men therapist, and then you put it on camera? Oh, Lord
well,
Jesus.
This time, it was a podcast that just started. At that time, we weren't filming yet. But it was a good episode, and I think people need to go back and listen to that because...
That's what we trying to uncover.
Yeah.
The men's side, that's the side we don't know.
Right.
Tune in to Poone's Playhouse. 11 p.m. Monday through every damn day.
Yes.
And these are the things I try to give you.
Oh, I already know.
Yes.
I try to give you. Because ladies always come in there like,
but the men don't be wanting to say that.
So I know that my demographic is basically women trying to ask me the questions. Punu, why men do this? And why men do that? And why? So I try to give the best knowledge I can give without giving up too much of the game.
You got to get a game up, though.
And I have to sometimes. and then the fellas that do tune in, they be in my inbox like, man, you setting us up, man. But if you really just trying to be real and 100 with that woman,
it don't matter.
It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
and see, that's the whole issue.
This is the poll that I saw, and this is the last thing to talk about elections. Then we get into relationships. Mm-hmm. It said, which would you like to see first? Police reform, education reform, a new voting rights act, federal minimum wage increase.
Me myself personally, my opinion, education reform. And why? We need to know what we don't know. We have children in schools that don't know what we know. Example, my son, your son, our children go to school together.
Yeah.
In their classes, their history classes, right now they're talking about slavery. And I had a parent teacher conference, and I talked to the teachers. Well, I do homework with my son every day.
Yeah.
He come home, they talking about slavery. Not once on none of those papers. Nothing that they talking about says slavery was bad. I mean,
right.
I want 3 words. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Not one paper says slavery was bad.
Because that needs to be put in the mind. Like, this was not acceptable. We didn't accept this. This was not for the great benefit of our culture. Definitely. I definitely agree with you on
okay,
that.
so if we teach the children, if we do that and teach the children
all the kids, black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, Mexican,
then those children are going to see, well, this police reform.
And why?
Let's change that.
I get you.
And then they're going to see.
It's a chain effect.
Yeah, I got you. It's a chain.
I got you.
So I would start with education.
All right, what you?
I would have to say the same thing. Education and then police reform shortly after.
Yeah, I mean it's got to be somewhere after that because if you do education reform, we need to teach them about slavery and basically police reform. Policing is still slavery.
Yeah.
So if we can teach them, we can educate them about the
agree.
whole. Why slavery was in America, why the Constitution is like this, why is, and then where does policing come from?
Right. How does it start? And
how did police start?
So it started in this way. Why is it still carried on in that manner in 2020? I agree with you on that. Another thing too, I do, like I said, want to see a new voting rights act, like we just said, changing the Constitution, breaking down these parties, evening the playfield. That was another thing I want to see.
But you see how that ball is gonna roll?
Yeah, all of that chimes in one another.
Yeah, shit roll down here.
Yeah. So, all right, Chico. Tomorrow, Chico's podcast.
8.
Dose of reality.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, so I saw it and I thought that was interesting.
I was cold at first, but now.
I mean, I ain't really just hot, but I'm black and shiny.
That light.
Yeah, that light push that heat.
All right, so let's get off politics.
Yeah, for a minute, yes, please.
Yeah, let's get into Dave Chappelle, which is still kind of politics.
Wait, right before you move, can you read Miss Linda's comment?
Okay, she said, sorry for not explaining, but you can judge candidates in 2 ways. The position they take on issues and the leadership qualities and experience they would bring to the office. So, yes, coming in with experience is very important. So, is it political experience or just community experience?
Wow. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I want my candidate to be in tune with what's going on around me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Not just
at your house.
I've said this on here every week.
A diverse group of people.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
I need to govern the whole
exactly
United States. That's a lot of different types of
I
people
need
from all
for
everywhere.
my
right.
president.
So you ain't got no diversity.
I need for my president, my congressman, my mayor, anybody who's running for political whatever. I need you not to think just for the people in front of you. I've said this on the podcast. Not to think just for the people right here. You need to think about the people that you cannot even touch, because what you do affects them too. What rules you put in place, what regulations, what law, all of those things affect the people that you cannot touch.
Yeah.
So you need to think wider than just this. Everybody. And everybody don't have the same political viewpoints. Everybody doesn't have the same mindset. Everybody wasn't raised like you. I do too. Everybody wasn't raised like you. You have to keep those things in mind.
I put it. Let me give you.
But she said both community and political experience.
I want my politician to be like my pastor that I want. Let me explain. I don't want no holier thou than pastor that ain't never done nothing in life. He's never done no wrong. He's always been on the up and up.
Yeah.
I've been a pastor all my life. I've been in a church. I ain't never done no wrong. Like, I need a pastor that done went through some shit.
And it came up out of it.
Yeah, and then came up out of it. And that way he can better direct me.
Experience is the best teacher.
Yes.
So I get where Miss Linda coming from. I get where she coming from.
Come on now, Pastor. Come on.
All right, so let's play Dave Chappelle's. It's a snippet of it. So Facebook don't take me down. His SNL monologue, which I feel Dave Chappelle
should run for president. Should run for president.
I don't know about that.
Shit.
I don't know about that part.
That dude is intelligent.
I would agree.
Thank you all for being here.
Any pastor that tells you that is a liar. That they hadn't been through nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, Tiff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I was thinking about all day today? This is really weird. First of all, I'm nervous. I should tell you that. You can't tell, but all inside. I was thinking about a person I never actually met, but I heard about all my life. I was thinking about my great-grandfather, who apparently, by all accounts, was a very great man. He was born a slave in South Carolina. Was a slave for 10 years of his life. And when the Northerners came down, they started educating some of the newly freed black children, and he learned how to read. Got enamored with education and dedicated his life to 3 things. Education.
Bro, that's how I know Dave Chappelle do not care.
Black people, Jesus Christ came a juggernaut, an A&B church. It's a pretty amazing story my great-grandfather had. And I thought about him all day today because I wish I could see him now. I wish he could see me. Because I wonder what he would say. This week I flew to New York on a private jet to host Saturday Night Live. Netflix started streaming a show that bears his name, Chappelle Show. And HBO Max is streaming it.
Right. I've been watching it every night.
And I didn't get paid for any of it.
Damn.
Yeah, if you could see me now, you'd probably be like, this nigga got bought and sold more than I have.
Damn.
Real talk.
This morning, after the results came in, got a text from a friend of mine in London. And she said, the world feels like a safer place. Now that
Does
America
it
has a
really?
new president. And I said, well, that's great, but America doesn't. You guys remember what life was like before COVID? I do.
This is
The mass shooting every week. Anyone remember that?
Yeah.
Thank God for COVID. Some had to lock these murderous whites up, keep them in the house.
So it go back to like what we was saying earlier, like it's still racism in our country. He has said some good things. He said a lot of things. He talked about, Chris Christie being sick and Hurricane dying, but Trump had the serum to save you, and then what type of friend you got, and that's our president.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Give to nobody else.
Exactly.
I think
We got the serum.
deep. I think
Black
Dave
feet
Chappelle is. He's a deep thinker.
Both.
He's a great deep thinker.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what your president should be. I feel like he should be a thinker. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to come into the presidency with 100, 200 million people's lives in your hands and you be
playing golf.
You
confrontation.
You very confrontational. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not telling you to be a punk.
Yeah.
But I need you to pick your battles.
Yeah.
I don't want you to come in and I want to kick everybody's ass that come. Like,
exactly. Be
everything.
logical.
Be logical.
I got you.
He's a very logical man. I know a lot of people laugh and say, why you want Dave Chappelle to be president? Shit, wouldn't you want Dave Chappelle to be president? Because he's gonna have a sense of humor about things.
I don't want Dave Chappelle being my president.
I would love it.
Well,
marijuana would be legal. You can smoke in public places again, as you can see. Because he'll be all in the White House just smoking Joes, ashtrays all around that White House.
Doing his own thing.
I just like the fact that every time I even tried to listen to Trump, he always would say enemies or allies. Like literally every few words.
Basically,
enemy,
get
ally,
down or lay down.
Enemy, ally. Enemy,
Basically.
ally. What the fuck? Bye. I'm cutting this fucking TV off.
And it make you feel like that, yo.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Basically, you want all these fights. Like, you the mess.
You want the heat.
Yes.
You want the heat.
This man is picking fights. He get on national TV and pick fights. I'm from the country. What you said?
Right.
What that was you said? That's what it sound like.
That's what it sound like.
Like, bro, that get your teeth knocked down your throat. What
fair.
is you doing?
But my review of the Saturday Night Live monologue, and it's more than the monologue. Y'all can go on YouTube and y'all can watch the Saturday Night Dave Chappelle. Just type up Dave Chappelle Saturday Night Live.
I watched it on Hulu.
Like the skits. Some of the skits that they did, because they did the skit about
they was lit.
Uncle Ben
Aunt Jemima and
Aunt Jemima.
And the Allstate Man.
Yeah.
And Dave Chappelle was the Allstate Man.
So y'all definitely gotta watch it.
Y'all gotta watch it because that's what's going on too.
Honestly, really, I still don't watch Dave Chappelle like that. I'm big on comedy, but I've never been a big Dave Chappelle fan.
Really?
Dave Chappelle is very political.
Funny to me. I guess that's why I
You
didn't.
gotta because
he's going to,
his punchline ain't gonna be like Bernie's punchline.
Right. It's gonna make you think and be like, damn.
Yeah.
every time.
And he'll come back to something.
Yeah.
He'll start off with this and he'll go
all the way around
to connect.
But it'll bring it back to the start.
Like,
yeah.
Damn.
And it's brilliant. But he's not the only political guy.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? You got like, what's Richard Pryor writer? What's the old dude that used to be
Paul Mooney?
Paul Mooney. You got Paul Mooney. What's the boy that was the Kings of Come that got the radio show?
D.L. Hughley.
D.L. Hughley is very political. Chris Rock, to a certain extent, is very political.
He'll go there to some sort.
Yeah. So I mean, you just it's everybody don't like everybody's type of comedy. So.
All right, so we're gonna let's mosey on to relationships.
Oh Lord.
Is this possessive or protective? I'm gonna read a series.
I ain't
Good.
I can't pay for nothing.
This a series of tweets, y'all. So this the dude. He said, as long as she knows I need 4 calls while she out and be home before 1:30 a.m.
Oh,
the same thing she would expect from me if I was out. The person responds, said 4 calls. Why? And the club closes at 2. 1 call when she's at her girl house. 1 call when she gets to the club. Another call when she leaves. And the last call is when she's 5 minutes from the house so I can have the door open. And he said, and the dude was like, no, she got a key? He was like, yeah, but she should have to fumble with keys inside the dark outside.
I feel that.
And she should park and be able to just come in the door. Is this possessive or is this protective?
That's possessive. Controlling, and a little concerned at the end.
At the end. I would agree.
And wait, I'm gonna let y'all women talk about it.
Let me
See
tell
no
you
evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, no.
Bruh, if I gotta call you that many times when I'm out with my friends, you know I'm out. I've communicated to you where I'm going, what I'm doing, and how I'm doing it. It's no need for me to continuously call, hey, we here. Hey, we here.
Yeah, that's...
Hey, we there. I'm not enjoying myself because I'm worried about what you thinking. I'm not doing that.
Huh?
Not, but I'm saying. That fucking extreme.
So you tracking niggas now, huh? Yeah, like,
I mean, with iPhone, you can share it. Yeah, iPhone, you can share location.
Why you gotta be so insecure?
That's what that sound like.
Insecure position.
Oh, Dick Gregory was a good comedian.
Dick Gregory was one of the greatest political
comedians. He was.
And he just died, last year?
Good night, Miss Linda. Thank you for tuning in.
But yeah, let me say this, and I'm gonna say
Till
this from
said
the man.
Possessive. I agree too.
I'm gonna say this from the man's point of view. I know some of you crazy Negroes like this brother over here. I'm sorry.
Sure.
No disrespect. If you want to be crazy, Kanye West crazy, whatever. Bro, you cannot. I mean, you a weak dude. You do not trust your partner. Right. I'm like this. If I don't trust you, we in a relationship, and I don't trust you.
Right.
We don't need to be in a relationship.
What are we together for?
Yeah. I mean, if I got to sit up there and I got to worry about, man, I want to go sleep anyway. I done worked all day. She was off today. She want to go out. She off tomorrow. Like, I want to get some rest. I ain't finna sit up there and
call me 4 times.
Take a nap, check my phone. Oh, she ain't called. Take a nap, check my phone. Right, that's crazy. Like, that's
now, what I do get is the latter part.
The last part. Yeah.
Call me 5 minutes before you get home so I can unlock the door. I agree with that.
No, I don't agree with that part. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't want you waking me up out my sleep. You done balled, you done did your thing.
But I feel like under care and concern.
Before you even leave, you need to tell me. You need to tell me. Well, boom. I said, all right, you going out? I'm going out. Okay, yeah, I'm going out with the girls. Yeah, I'll probably be back about 1, 2 o'clock. Okay, cool. So guess what? When I get up and go take my 1:30 piss, I'm gonna go and lock the door. Then I'm gonna lay my motherfucking ass down.
Like a normal.
So when you get to the house, the first thing you gonna do is check the knob. If the knob is unlocked, you just gonna walk your ass in the house, case closed, lock the door, go your ass. Hey, baby.
Don't be disturbing me.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying. I wasn't bothering you while you was out there balling.
Right.
I wasn't calling you. I wasn't telling you to call me. You know what I'm saying? So show me that same courtesy.
My thing is, as long as you text me you made it home,
I'm cool with that too.
I'm cool.
Yeah. If we don't live together,
yeah, like you say, when you made it, when you get up to go pee or roll over and do look to see, have I made it? You gonna see? Oh yeah, she made it.
This gonna be me. Watch my Snapchat.
That's me. I mean, because
watch my Snapchat. You know how I am.
The main, like she just said, and basically y'all both saying y'all want the man to be concerned. You want him to show some concern for your well-being.
Yeah.
But you just don't want him to be.
Break
what time you coming home? What you drunk at the club? What you ate at the club? Who you was dancing around? What song you came on and you was twerking to?
What time y'all left?
Yeah.
You doing?
I don't know. Nobody looking at their phone.
You doing the most.
But you a buster. That's some busterish shit. I know that's a word that you millennials don't use. But that's a buster ass shit.
But I feel like this, like you saying, man, that means to me there's no trust, a lack of trust. Why are we even together? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And another video that I saw, and because I want to know what it takes to be in a relationship. This young lady right here.
What you want? A lot of y'all don't even understand what it takes.
Was talking about monogamy.
A monogamous relationship. Like y'all don't even understand. Y'all be wanting to lock a nigga in so bad. You don't really understand what it actually takes to be in a relationship where you're asking another person to solely focus on you for their intimacy, to solely focus on you for their companionship, to solely focus on you for a partnership in finances and in life and in bill paying and in goal setting. Like you ain't even whole enough to be a nigga everything.
Well,
I'm saying that y'all bitches get on my videos and y'all get offended. Like I'm always taking up for the niggas. But women be the main ones pushing for monogamy.
Hey!
And then when a bitch get in a relationship, you don't understand. By asking this man to not fuck nobody else, by asking this man to not call nobody else, by asking this man to not look at another woman for none of his wants and needs as far as male or female, you are then saying, I'm gonna be whatever you need me to be, nigga, because I don't want, but y'all don't understand that. Y'all just think that's how it's supposed to be, because that's what the media and the
portrayed to you.
And your mammy taught you. That's what y'all
and your mammy now. Why I love that?
You really, if up front, a bitch told you, these are all the things you gonna have to do, girl, in order to lock this nigga in like you want to, half of y'all wouldn't even want the nigga after that. But you never sit down and actually really consider, what does it take to be fucking Ray Ray's girlfriend? What does it take to be Michael's wife? Like, what type of demons do this nigga really got? What type of sex drive do he really got if he left every other bitch alone and only fucks with me? What type of things will he want out of me?
Pay attention.
That's facts.
Y'all be wanting a nigga that's rich and a freak and got a great personality, but is low key, don't talk to nobody, but is a people person, but is like y'all want all
low
this
key
shit,
talk to
girl.
nobody,
but a people person.
Entertain that nigga non-stop by yourself, bitch. You be a circus monkey. The way you would have to suck dick on Tuesday, swing from the ceiling fan on Thursday, be a fucking stripper on Friday, because the nigga like pole dancing on the weekends. Like the way you'd have to cook on Sunday, turn around on Monday, and like y'all don't even know the half.
Preach.
All right.
I'm gonna be quiet now.
I agree with
everything she definitely agree with everything that she says.
Everything.
Because, as we have said on here before, as I have said in conversation, bruh, being in a relationship, man or woman, you are bearing everything that I meant, the stuff that I meant. You gotta fill them voids in. I gotta fill those voids in for you. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to keep my attention there,
what I need.
Bruh. But a lot of people don't understand that. Like she said, there is this whimsical fantasy of what a relationship is, and that's not what a relationship is.
Where you get that whimsical fantasy from, though?
Disney movies.
Telling you that you're going to be a princess all your life, and you're going to find your Prince Charming, and he going to
take care of you.
He going to do every single thing
I'm just
that
convinced.
you want in life.
I feel
That's
like
I ain't watched Disney movies like that.
I did. Beauty and the Beast was my favorite one.
Y'all,
I'm gonna ask y'all a question after this, but yeah.
I love this video. First of all, I had to make sure because of what she was saying and her outlook and outtake on it, it was so important and intuitive with what a man actually thinks.
You had to go look at her.
I had to make sure she wasn't no transvestite or nothing. Or transgender. Because, like, this woman
was her thought process.
Like, she was on point.
Got them long ass fingers, too.
Yeah, she got some big old hands. But not to say she's an ugly female.
Right, I got
you.
You
know what I'm saying? But I just really thought that she was really in tune. And you can tell she done been through some shit. But she's learned from it and grown from it.
That's called self-realization.
Yeah.
When you, I've said this. If you know self, you good. So you know what you need to attract to yourself. You learn your significant other.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all learn one another.
Which one you do first, though?
You learn yourself. You gotta learn yourself first.
Right.
You gotta learn yourself first. Because you need to know what you want out of a relationship or out of any interaction with anybody who will come and encounter with you. So now you've learned yourself. You're learning your significant other. Your significant other has learned themselves or learning themselves and now learning you. You learn your children. You know what I'm saying? How all that, like you said, trickle down and make for a better community. Because now, like, you know, you just get beat for stuff when you was a child because you did it. But you get beat with no knowledge and no understanding of, why is my child doing this? What is my child? Well, you know what? In me learning my husband, his mama and daddy had some crazy stuff going on in their life, so maybe they fell down or whatever. Just saying those stuff. You gotta learn.
You gotta be teachable.
Exactly.
You gotta be teachable. That's right.
Because once you learn yourself, you learn your own insecurities, and you deal with your own insecurities, or you haven't gotten to the point to deal with them, but you know what they are, and you have to be comfortable enough to like tell your significant other, look, this is, like she said, that your demons. Yeah. This what plagued me. Can you handle that? Can you tough it out? Cause this is what come with me. You know. Like, those are real-ass conversations.
Can you accept this about me?
Well,
people aren't having these conversations.
No.
A lot of times.
They just fucking. And be like, we together.
I talked about this, basically agreeing with what she said. Now, when I initially posted the video, I hadn't fully watched it. What caught my eye was when she said, you asking your significant other, your male boyfriend, to stop talking to other people, to only be intimate with you. Yeah. And I was like,
let's talk about that, man. Talk about that.
I ain't never asked nobody to not talk to like
other people.
All your friends off. I don't want you talking to this person. I don't want you talking to that person. I don't like them. I've never been a person like that.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question on that right there.
Listen. Let me finish because I might answer it. I do believe that sometimes in a relationship, your partner is venting and talking to too many people, which is why sometimes it feels like they are distant. They don't vent to you. They don't really come to you with their problems. That they not expressing anything to you. It's always, oh, I'm good, I'm shit, you know, ain't nothing going on. When you ask them how they doing, they don't tell you, but that's because they venting to so and so. No, I'm your girlfriend. I would like you to vent to me because I'm a great problem solver. We're gonna come together. I'm gonna listen to you. You gonna listen to me. We're gonna figure that shit out. That's just how I operate. I ain't pushing it to the side. No, we're gonna solve this. This is what I think. Do you like this? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just overbear you trying to solve your problems, but I want your input, and I think I have a good input. But if you talking to 3 and 4 of your other friends about your problems, and I don't even know this, and then every time I come to you, it's, oh, I ain't got no problem, I'm good. Right. No, you're not.
Right.
You ain't telling me what's wrong.
You haven't conveyed it.
That's our problem right there. So then when I'm ready to figure out what's going on, I can't because you ain't never told me nothing.
Right. Tell me. You can tell your friends, but talk to me.
Tell me what I'm doing wrong so I can fix it, man or woman. That's all I'm saying. Some people scared to say something. Closed mouth don't get
is
fed.
This mic on?
Get what you want.
Facts.
Is this mic on? Nate, what you just said That's great. That's great. But what she's saying, she basically said what you said, but it's one part that you're missing.
I probably touched on it, but I'm
No. No, you good. You gravy.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
When you were saying he talking to this person outside our relationship about his problems or what problems he may have with me.
Right.
When did that start? See, that's what y'all missing. When did that start? Because when y'all first got in a relationship, everything was hunky dory. Everything was lovey dovey.
That's because the representative was there.
You. Both of y'all had representatives.
Yeah, that's why you finna get me.
So watch
I'm
this.
too old to be representative.
So you done had a hard day at work. You had a hard day at work. You came home. You got to make sure the kids are straight. You got to do this. You got to cook, clean. And he have a problem. And when he actually come to you with it, boom. Not right now. I got so much on my plate. I can't just talk about it. We'll talk about it later. When later come, you either fall asleep or find something else that you have to take care of.
Oh no, I'm addressing it. Because if you coming to talk to me, I need to listen.
But a lot of time, and in the beginning, it start off like just what you said. But over time,
I need to talk.
It's not nothing that you intentionally did.
Yeah,
right.
But he may look at it well. Damn, every time I come to her, she ain't got no time.
Nah,
and then every time she said about you got to be this freak, you got to do this, you got to do. Well, every time I want some hair, she don't want to give it to me. A lot of women be like no.
But y'all need
to
have
on your birthday. But if you got a man that you knew in the beginning,
exactly. If he was like that in the beginning, you have to the same things you did to get me is the same things you gotta do to keep me.
So
and
women
that's
say that all
not
the time.
that's not only with women. That's with men too. But also men need to express what they want.
Who is the best expressors in the relationship?
The woman.
I'ma always speak my mind.
And then this is the thing.
Say
that again. You gonna always what?
Speak my mind.
Even if you gotta overtalk mine?
I'm not gonna overtalk you though.
But you gonna make sure I hear you.
Yeah, just hear me.
And you gonna make sure I understand.
And I understand you.
So in order to get your point across, you gonna make sure I hear you.
And you need to do the same.
So if I interrupt you, you gonna say, hold up, wait, let me finish. And if I know you like I'm supposed to learn my woman like she's supposed to learn me, I'm gonna shut the fuck up to keep you off my ass.
But it shouldn't even be
it happens like that though.
That's not.
Kimmy, no, it do.
What? Are you keeping the peace within
or
just the peace around you? It's cool.
Bro, that shouldn't be like that.
But you got to let that out.
Bro, like, that's, you know how selfish that is?
Yeah.
For you to be like, for me to just speak my mind and you won't say nothing and you shut up because you want to keep the peace? Bro, that's selfish on me.
Yeah, well, Kim, I hear that now. But when you in a relationship, you ain't thinking that you selfish.
You should be.
You thinking...
I'm gonna just make this easy
I'm finna always be single, bro, because I ain't got time.
My thing is, a lot of
I just really
up until today
sometimes.
And right now, he thinking just like all the other men. Let me be quiet so we can get done with this. No,
that's what we do.
And that's not life.
We do that.
I get it. But
it's our I guess shut down mechanism or defensive mechanism, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I love you.
Right.
So I still want my house to function.
Yep.
And
after
we
get
what is the age old saying? Happy life, happy wife, happy wife, happy life.
I don't agree with that. Me neither.
I do not agree with that, but that's just
not to get you. But that's what's been put in people's head.
Yeah. That's what them Disney movies and
you're
Claire
right.
Huxtable and
you're right.
Leave the Beaver Mama and all them told you.
You are right.
And it's literally like, tell me what I need to do. I'm one of those people. Now, I don't want you thinking I'm going to be a yes woman.
Right.
But if we having issues, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to fix us.
Wait.
Us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, read it.
A Lord didn't say, I'm not playing house for all these years, so I'm cutting everything off. No sexy, nothing.
Okay.
That's fixed.
Well,
because are we going to get
if
married?
you cutting him off And you know he was already a horny sexual being.
But that goes to my next topic. Continue,
and
say that.
You cutting him off. Mm-hmm. If he ain't getting it at home,
he gonna get it somewhere.
He gonna get it somewhere else.
And that's when he feels like, you know, this ain't. You know what? I want to play house. You don't want to play house? I'ma leave. Cause we don't agree.
And then this is what's gonna happen. A month later, she gonna be sitting with her friends at the beauty shop, and he was a dog. He did this. He did that. And it's not gonna be, well,
it was
I did these things.
Right.
And I feel like it kind of forced him into this. And
right.
I probably should have done this.
Because
that's not gonna come up.
People ain't real with themselves.
It's not gonna come out like that. For real.
That's why
after you calm the fuck down, because you're gonna be pissed off at first.
I apologize too. I do all that. I'm just
that
like
is
this.
why
I make this shit
like
work. Until you say I don't want to make it work, I'm out. Basically,
this me, big.
That's it.
And then leads to my the next topic.
No more at that point. Cause
so
I like fixing shit. I don't
this
like
couple,
shit go. You know what I'm
they
saying?
have a podcast. And the man said, because
I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, just like Lloyd said, you know, so I'm cutting everything off, no sexy nothing. So his.
And then she waved her hand back.
Right, exactly, right. You could go slick, you know, real shit.
Well, and then usually in that situation,
and that's why we shut the fuck up right there.
But see, y'all shouldn't have. That's settling. You don't feel like that's settling?
We'll be pleasing.
There's not many men that settled in this.
And that's no problem. Men and women be settling. Cause y'all don't
going after what you want.
Don't be scared to be alone. Shit.
Go after what you want.
Embrace it.
No. I ain't saying they settled for like.
I get you.
6 and they could have had a 9. Right. I ain't saying that. I'm talking about we settle
in the argument.
You ain't got to.
Or in the transgression of the home or the discussion. Because sometimes we just like, fuck it. I'm not getting through to you. You're not trying to listen to what I got to say. All you telling me is, I feel. But
what about what he feels, sis?
That's the thing.
And see, I'm going to ask that. Well, how do you feel about it? What's your thoughts? What you think we need to do? I'm that type of...
Well, I feel like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls, they're not teaching that in their music. They're not teaching that in their music.
Well, why
about how he feels.
Summer Walker eat off a dustpan, so that's something.
What?
Anyway.
Wait a minute. You can't just let that go by like you ain't say that. She eat off a dustpan.
I think it was a restaurant that she went to.
Was it a brand new dustpan?
Like,
I think it was a restaurant that she went to, and they serve you your food on a dustpan. It's a new. It's new. I'm not eating it. I'm not doing it. Bring me a plate.
I'm glad you cleared that up because I was weird.
Either way.
I hope this is not a black-owned restaurant.
Bring me a plate. I don't want no damn dustpan. But, so, first off, I'm not looking to Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, City Girls for relationship advice.
A lot of these younger females,
you cannot really relate to these women. These women have money.
Big money.
Men have money.
That men have money.
Well, they want that fantasy that they see from them.
You can't want something that you ain't got in your pay grade.
They want that nigga that work at Burger King. Oh, you got to buy me a Bentley. Oh, I need a Bessie Lager bag or whatever the fuck y'all call that shit. Yeah, that shit. So I mean, hey.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with it either. Don't buy me no purse.
I'm just a nobody.
Buy me anything but a purse. If that purse costs over $60,
you pay too much for the wrong purse. Cause I ain't.
I'll get you a Walmart purse in a minute.
I'm good with it.
Long as it's my style,
I'm cool with it. Even if it ain't my style, I'm gonna make it my style.
The last 2
Damn, man, you bought me
You get a knockoff. I can get you a knockoff.
The last 2 purses I had came from the thrift store. I legit paid $12 for both.
And that's how I'm coming.
Man, you can find some good shit at the thrift store.
Bird, did y'all go to Dirt Cheap?
No, I ain't. Where is it?
Oh man, it's in Ville Platte, man. It's Dirt Cheap's in Ville Platte. I think Lafayette and Baton Rouge. It's just all over, but I always go to the one in Ville Platte. It look a mess on the inside, but
they go rummage through.
But you can find some nice stuff for cheap. I got 4 pair of shoes for $40. And that was two sets of heels and 2 tennis shoes.
I can go in a store and find a pair of shoes. Shoot. Not now. I gotta order my shoes, man.
Oh, shoot.
Feet big. Anyway.
$40. Parishes. That's what's the name of them. On my tennis shoes, Parish. Anyway.
As long as they look good.
They was cute. They fine. I'm wearing. Anyway.
You need shoes. You ain't trying to make a fucking impression.
Right.
I mean, my thing is just don't be no labor whore. Just, I mean, and that's men and women. Don't be a labor whore, but we got so many labor whores. How many pair of Jordan you on?
Aha. From high school? From when
how many got at your house?
At Popeyes?
How many got at your house?
1, 2, I probably got at least 5. Maybe 6. That's a stretch.
How many pair of Jordans you got?
I got 2 pair of Jordans. And you know why? The person that I dated previously bought them for me.
Okay.
That's the only reason why I have.
A gift is different.
Right.
If you want to give me
the only reason
you want to give me a Lamborghini, knowing my fat ass can't fit in it, I'm gonna take it still.
Nah, I ain't gonna take. I need to be comfortable, babe. Don't be buying me a Lambo.
I'm gonna pump that bitch and get me something cheap and keep some money. I'm gonna throw you some shit with it.
Jordans, except
but I'm not a labor whore.
I had when I was in high school.
And like I get it, we as parents we try to buy our kids the nicest things, the things that we didn't have. Like, cause I buy my son Jordans, I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you I don't.
Give him everything because
I don't. He got to work for it.
And that creates entitled adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is another issue with our society. Right. But that's what I'm saying. The entitled kids grow up to be entitled adults.
Jumping off Jackson in a minute.
And they'll be calling CPS for my ass. I'll be whooping his ass. Mine ain't jumping.
Yeah.
I'm beating his ass.
But yeah.
CPS, I'm whooping my child ass. Just to let y'all know my name. Put me mine. I stay in Little Rock, Arkansas. Anyway.
So, another topic was this man said he was pressured into marriage only to be denied sex. And
to have sex with anybody else.
This is his podcast with his wife.
That come,
I'm like,
I have to share that with the one person I decide to spend the rest of my life with. Right. So that brings me back to my soundbite. Okay. Right? I don't understand, and this is what we can discuss. Mm-hmm. As a woman, because I don't want to say it's a man versus woman thing, but a lot of women do complain, oh, my husband's always on me. Why is he always on me? Mm-hmm. If sex is going to be a chore for you that you don't really want to do, why do women constantly push monogamy on men? If you know that you don't want to deal with him all the time, just wanting you, why do you push monogamy on them?
Well, who's to say I pushed anything on anybody?
That is.
Well, we know that you pushed monogamy on me.
I pushed monogamy. I forced you to get married to me?
See, come out.
The whole
I didn't say you forced me to get married.
That's my point.
Did you not say to me that you wanted to be engaged and you wanted to be married before you lived with me? You didn't say that?
I want $1 billion. That don't mean I'm going to get it. I don't want anything, but not.
But you can say that now because you already
nobody pressed you to do it.
Yes, you did.
That's something I wanted. Yes, it was. But
you didn't press me. Are you gonna lie now to the people because we're talking about sex? You're gonna lie now to the people?
No,
you don't want monogamy?
Of course I did.
So then why are you avoiding the question?
That's not avoiding the question. I'm saying, does that mean because I wanted and I requested that you were gonna deliver it? Like nobody pressed you for that.
Pause. Okay. So
this finna be good.
So she said her requirements. This is what I require for us to live together. I require a ring. I require this, then the third. And he should have, in return to that, well, this is what I require. Did he say that? Did he have that conversation? All he did was, damn, I like this girl. This what she want. I'm going to do what she want.
No.
But I'm just saying,
I
love this. I want this girl. Yeah,
that was his problem.
Yeah, I want this girl. I want this girl. This what she want. I'ma do it. And that's what he dropped the ball at. Because at that point when she said, "What this is what I want,"
he should have said.
He was like, "Well, this what I want. We on the same page. We ain't bye or let's work to get on the same page."
I agree and disagree.
Yeah. I feel. But why you disagree?
Because we as men cannot say, in that moment, because we want you, we cannot say, No, we can't.
It depends on your female.
No, we can't. No. It don't depend on the female. It depends on a female. Any female. If you telling me, this is what I want. First of all, your whole frame, you ain't even goddamn thinking about what the fuck I want. Because you telling me what I want.
I should be open, but yeah, you're right.
If I say, well, what I want, then here you go. In my mind, this is what the man is thinking. I hear what you want, but this is what y'all fail to realize. I want you. I'm going to conform to whatever the fuck you want because I want you.
And it's horrible.
Even if he's a sucker. He's a sucker. He's a sucker.
I just pay attention to you.
He's a sucker. But also, I feel like she was very deflective. Because he didn't say nothing about marriage.
Right. He didn't. She brought that up.
Because he said something that actually was on point, and it put her in a corner.
So
and she didn't answer that. I'm gonna deflect with this question, so I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna over exaggerate.
But to her the full story. This podcast and this conversation happened after. I think they had went to the Bel Air mansion and they rented it out for a night to take promo pictures or weekend or whatever. They were doing work because they, of course, are this YouTube couple or whatever couple, and they spun it, So they're doing promo pictures, promo work at the mansion, and they had already had this conversation about sex, and she said we were going to have sex after this promo. Well, instead of going straight home after a long, draining weekend, because trust me, being on set, filming, taking pictures, that is draining. That's draining, bro. It's tiresome. Even so, after you do this, instead of going home, they went to a friend's house. They were at the friend's house for an ample amount of time. Something like that. And then they go home. She go to sleep, and then he ain't getting nothing that was already promised before going. My G.
You laughing because you done this shit
this
before.
Me.
I'm laughing because
I
got drunk and went home and did my fucking job.
You passed the fuck
but
out.
But if I was tired, I ain't saying no forever. Let me take a nap. Let me get a little hour nap so I can do you right.
Slide in the back.
You know what I'm saying? Or something.
But then, probably in the morning or 2 days after that, you could have just let me get some rest. You just had to have some pussy, huh? You just had to have. We don't want to hear that shit either.
Just let me see.
I don't want no sympathy ass.
Just give me.
I don't want no sympathy ass. I'd rather just, I'd rather just let you go to sleep. I'd rather just let you go to sleep.
Let me not say that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just let you go to sleep, you stupid. I'd rather just let you go to sleep and get your rest because I care about your well-being.
Right.
But I'm gonna address this shit with you.
But we gonna bounce back. Bounce back.
Because I'm still horny and you ain't did shit.
Don't worry about it. Sex yesterday anyway.
If we ain't go to the friend's house while we ain't go to
the set, like
forget the friends.
The night before we went on set, we would have
pick your priority.
Because I know we gonna be tired the next day.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we just went in.
He married a prima donna. That woman is all about, like, if you go to their page and all that, she's a model, she's an actress, she's a personality.
A lot of them
she's worried about her.
A lot of them don't realize these women don't want to be pregnant and carry these babies because they worried about what they gonna look like after.
They bounce back.
That's why she's sparing when she has sex with you. She is basing the sex off when she ovulating. This nigga can't get me pregnant on these days. This is when I want to have sex with you.
True. Yeah, that's a damn sure possibility.
That could be, because like he said,
y'all need to have a conversation.
And she this thin.
Well, y'all need to have a real ass conversation.
They're not using protection.
That means y'all got.
I think they got one baby though.
I think they do have one child.
I think they got one baby.
But that means to me,
if ain't trying to have another
if he's saying
no,
this
because
right
she's working
here,
on her brand.
Yep.
She's working on her brand.
And if he's saying this right here, that means they didn't have no realistic ass conversations.
Yep. He wanted what he wanted.
She's beautiful.
And that's why
he wanted his trophy. He saw his trophy. Yeah. He had a shot to get his trophy. He had things that materialistic prima donna woman wanted. She settled. She probably didn't really
This is nigga.
Yeah, but you know,
y'all gotta stop settling people.
Listen, I watched a couple of their videos, and when I watched it, I'm like,
I don't like her.
No, it wasn't.
I need to go
check
check
them
them
out.
out.
I don't like her attitude.
Don't like
I need to go check them out.
All his videos.
But he's an ass too. He's a dickhead.
All his videos is based on what she wanted.
That's right.
Every single one of them was him complaining. She wanted me to buy this exercise machine. She's used it, baby. How many times you used it? Twice. Maybe, I don't know what the fuck, but it's
I'd have been left.
He just keep
got
giving. That man tired.
He tired.
I bet you they don't know each
other's
love
language. He can't leave because he's scared because he know she gonna hit him up.
Yeah.
And like you said about she only having sex with him when she ovulating. They gotta get the goddamn baby.
Around
that's the keeper nigga baby. She don't want no more. She done said it. She don't want no more. Well, not right now. Maybe. He said, well, I mean, you got this going on and this going on.
So they didn't have a conversation about, I want this many children. I like to have sex like this amount of times. Y'all ain't learn each other.
I mean, look, shit.
First though,
I want to talk all that.
Sometimes
I want to talk all that.
To you, he gonna already know all that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, some conversations don't need to be what's understood sometimes don't need to be said.
I agree.
So when we first start, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling you, you feeling me.
I'm telling you everything.
And when y'all get to that point where it's time for, man, look, I'm gonna bust your ass up. Like, y'all gonna start learning because after the first bust up, that's gonna be the tell.
This me.
She gonna say if it's good, she gonna be ready for some more, and ready for some more. And then you gonna start seeing her sexual pattern. You gonna start seeing his sexual pattern. Y'all gonna start seeing what each other like and dislike right then. So like I say, sometimes what's understood don't need to be said.
Which is why I'm to the point where, in a relationship, you get to that point where you have to live together. Even, I believe, pre-marriage. Now, I don't know why she decided to do in order for us to live together, you have to marry me or at least be engaged to me. Because
wait.
How do I know I can live with you?
But what are you, wait. You don't have to live with somebody if you're in a relationship with them.
I know, you don't have to, but I'm saying.
It's what are you looking for out of this relationship? Exactly. Are we going into marriage?
That's what I'm saying.
If that's what we going to, then eventually we need to live with each other.
Exactly.
Because I ain't finna just marry you. We go together. What I'm saying. I marry you, then all of a sudden we move in together. Exactly. And you find out that I snow and sleep with a CPAP machine. Well, I do, ladies. Anyway, and you don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to divorce me because of that shit.
She need to go to bed early.
You have people.
Oh, you don't hear you with the CPAP on. You don't hear nothing.
CPAP.
Yeah, all you hear is.
Oh, well, they know. That's it.
But if I don't hear that thing out,
it's a wrap.
And I'm feeling good, full of that head.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Oh Lord, you swear to God, a tornado was in the back.
This be put the CPAP machine on right now.
But I feel you.
That's me just saying, getting up to this point, they was at that point. They was at the point in their relationship where he was like, okay, look.
Well, he should have been like, yeah.
What we finna do? I'm ready to move in with you.
Yeah.
Okay, she stated her requirements. If he wasn't with that, he should have said, I love you to death, but I think I'm good on that. We need to take some time apart. Maybe if we think about it and we reconsider, we can sit down and discuss some more.
Yeah.
There comes a point in a relationship where it's time for us to be together every night and every morning. Whether we getting married first, we getting engaged first, or you just moving in. The talk needs to be had. Otherwise,
talk gotta be had.
Y'all got to break up.
It's a point in time where you want to wash his dirty drawers.
Exactly. Fold them.
He would wash his own clothes.
Everything. Cook meals.
Single.
Conversation we gotta have.
No, but
I'm gonna be like, damn, nigga, I gotta touch yours.
Well, he gotta touch yours.
I'll wash my own stuff.
People be so scared.
No, that's single-minded. See, that is single-minded. You not ready.
I've been single for a long time.
Shit. I done been married, divorced, single.
Wash your shit, I'll wash mine. We be all, it's cool, we all right.
Single is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with being single.
I'm tired of this.
Take
shit,
it.
I had a relationship.
So if it would be an issue in a relationship if he washed his own clothes.
I mean, if
Kim,
y'all been
live in the same goddamn house.
Listen, if y'all been living together, there's gonna be a time where he washing the clothes and you not, but you wash them majority of the time.
What?
Like no
what?
I mean, her like the
my
woman
own clothes.
What?
The clothes.
That's
because
what I'm saying.
People
what?
have
That's like you saying a man don't cook. I cook most of the time.
Well,
my man don't.
Really
but I'm just saying.
I cook my ass off, and you know this.
But anyway, I'm saying though, like. People have very specific ways they want their clothes washed and folded, X, Y, and Z.
Tell him.
Or he tell you?
Show him.
Yeah. But
don't worry about it, sweetheart. I got it.
Kim, this the thing.
I got my clothes.
When you find that person you really want to be with,
maybe.
you gonna do that.
That's right. I've never been in real love for real. So maybe. That may be the case.
You gonna go nose blind.
Yeah.
You gonna go nose blind.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you.
You get to that point.
Y'all live in the same damn house.
After so long, like you've been rocking with this person for years and years, you want to be with them every night. Period.
I'm okay with that part. We could be, like, but you wash my own clothes, you wash your own.
That don't make no sense.
Why that don't make sense? Why does that not make sense?
Because your dirty clothes going in the same hamper as mine.
I got my own basket.
No,
Kim,
you use too much laundry detergent,
and you separating.
And then what if we
separating your household?
So what if we use two different? What if we use two different type of laundry detergents?
Single, you ain't ready. I'm with him.
I'm telling you, man, that's single-minded.
We not washing the clothes separate. If you in here,
this how we wash it: whites, colors. Casuals, yeah, we doing that.
The stuff that
linen, yeah.
So we got to do it on daily.
We doing your draws and my draws, the children draws later. If they all draws, they all got piss and shit in them. We need to wash piss and shit out of all of them.
He not meaning for real.
I'm just saying,
I get you. This me. You wash your clothes, I wash mine.
I know you. Dang.
I mean,
that's kind of fucked up.
Is it really?
I need you to get in the car and play J. Cole, Fold.
I ain't mad because your name is True Lady. So I ain't mad.
I think it's actually Fold Clothes for you.
Fold Clothes for you.
Wait, why do you feel like he cannot wash your drawers? I want to know why you feel like that. I
want you to fuck my clothes up. To put bleach where bleach ain't no need to be. Fold it.
If he's too dumb to know that bleach don't go on goddamn colors.
This is facts.
If you don't need him, first and foremost.
You can do bad.
I think you hiding. We ain't deep enough. Why?
I don't got nothing to hide.
Well, why he can't wash your damn clothes if you ain't got nothing to hide?
Because I've been washing my own clothes forever.
Okay, when you get into a relationship, it's not no eyes no more, Kimmy. It's we's.
I know that part. I get that part.
But your frame of thinking keeps saying
The washing clothes is just everything else I'm cool with. Let me wash my own clothes. You wash your own. I'm a cook for you. You can cook for me.
Yeah, but I can't wash your drawers.
No.
I mean, god damn.
Dang, is that important? Okay, so that's important.
Teach him how. Okay, it's just like you say.
Put you a little Mary. What's that girl name? Write all them damn sticky notes on the bathroom.
Mary Jane.
Yeah. Mary Jane Paul sticky note. It is okay for us to wash each other's clothes. You need to look at that every time.
Maybe when I get to the bridge, I can cross it. Because right now, I'm just like, I'm responsible for my own shit.
Okay, so you're in a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You're in a boat.
Mm-hmm.
The boat is fine.
Yeah.
You get a hole in the boat, but it's a little bitty hole.
No.
And it starts letting a little bit of water in, but you can make it all the way across the lake because it's not going to fill up by the time you get across the lake. And then you can dump that out. But eventually, over time, you keep going across back and forth that lake with that hole's going to get expanded.
You should have fixed the hole in the beginning.
Okay, so that's what we're trying to do right now.
I see.
We're trying to fix that hole. You got a leak right now. So
I ain't know it was a hole. But okay.
I mean, but
look at me.
Baby, it's something a lot of times. How many times you have been in your relationship and y'all have a minor disagreement that gets blown well out of proportion?
Whole relationship.
And sometimes whole relationships end behind something so minuscule. Like
that's because the other person wasn't communicating effectively.
Oh, see, now it's the other person. It's always I with you.
It ain't I.
We didn't communicate like we should.
I just told you
I
speak
fucked
my
up
mind.
and he fucked up, but you just said the other person didn't communicate.
There has only been 2 incidents that I been the one to fuck up, and I can admit that.
Do you admit that?
I've
there are
admitted
certain
that to
things
them
in a relationship that you feel like you could have done better? Yes. Have you ever had that in a relationship?
Yes, I have, because ego. We talked about this on here before. Ego and pride are the biggest things that will fuck anything up. Relationship, work relationship, anything, business partners, friendships, ego and pride. So yeah. So those are the 2 instances that I'm talking about. But yeah.
I used to feel like men were the most prideful creatures.
Women are too.
It's not. It's beginning to get to the point where women are just as prideful,
now,
if not more.
Now,
it's
because
really
I'm a single woman. I do for me. I don't need to do shit for me.
I ain't even coming that way because I know I need a man. Come on. I know I need a man.
You feel like you need a man or you want a man?
No, I need a man.
I'm sick of cutting my own yard. I need
It's shit
somebody to take my trash out. I need somebody to be here if somebody decides they want to walk the fuck
and
in
stop my tires from being.
I thought y'all like to keep in, like, especially
stop
you
my
fit
tires
girl.
from
I
being.
thought y'all like to cut your own grass to stay fit. I
don't
gotta
even-
get sweaty.
I don't even.
I ain't been able to get to the gym, so
I don't even know how to cut the grass.
I will. I'm gonna get out there and help you.
I feel like when you had that house,
I don't even know how to cut the grass.
I feel like when you had that house, the man, everything outside of that house is the man's duties.
Unless I
say, take care of it.
Let's go get this and this type of plant so we
Bruh,
can have a day where we set up the front. Women like to do that.
My
They
mama,
like to set up
decorate.
the cute
Yeah,
my mama
decor.
and daddy, they cut the grass and do the yard work together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we gotta
They
get
do.
there. If you ain't living
Right,
there,
I know.
you ain't gonna do that shit. So,
And we'll talk over camera.
No, because the topic is relationship.
Right.
So if it's a relationship question, come on, let's get it.
I don't even know how I feel about living with. I've never lived with someone before.
Would you want to?
I don't even know how I feel about it.
Because I know, like
And
me right now.
the laundry thing. You see the because that's going
point
to annoy me.
in
Damn,
time-
nigga, you mad because you can't wash my laundry? Are you
It
serious?
ain't that he
I
mad
know,
about
but what if that happened? What if that happened?
My thing is, I don't see you, even if you did your own laundry, without his. Because he might be okay with not washing laundry. Like, some men don't, laundry ain't their thing to do.
He can't wash his laundry?
Is his gonna be piling up while yours getting washed?
That's the argument right there, Nate. That's it right there.
That's me. So you ain't washed your clothes this week? Yeah, what you doing?
Kim, you ain't shit.
You ain't washed your clothes this week?
You ain't shit. That's fucked up.
I did mine. Tuesdays is my day.
And then
Tuesdays is my day to wash clothes.
I've actually had an incident where, because my boyfriend at the time didn't stay with me. So if he came and he would wash clothes, sometimes he did wash his own, but if they was done, I would fold them. It was like vice versa.
Give
you know?
and take.
Yeah.
I'm with the give and take.
No, you not.
I believe him on that.
I am.
No, you
I didn't know you was like.
I feel like I don't. I mean,
it's so
I'm pretty
small.
sure we can talk about something else
minuscule
within the relationship, and you'll be like, I ain't for that shit. Like, I'm pretty sure if we talk, like
what?
I just said something about it. I just said something about the laundry. And
I know.
it came out of your mouth
It did.
that you wasn't going for that
like,
bull.
Damn, you ain't gonna wash your own clothes?
That's kind of like.
Bro, people got germs and COVID is out here.
Germs?
I know.
He put his dick in you.
COVID
Like, he put his tongue in your mouth.
Raw, so
He eat your ass. I mean, what the hell?
Whoa. Hold on, sir.
He getting germs firsthand.
No, bro, it's weird.
Y'all sleeping in the same bed. Y'all slobbering on the same pillows.
Nah, I see. I want to be like this. I want to be how they was and Beaver and what leave it to Beaver.
Oh, you want to stay in separate beds?
I'm just playing. I'm bullshit.
Over with.
I'm bullshit.
Over with. Oh my God.
I'm playing, y'all. I'm playing. Cause I need to be cuddled. I need to cuddle. I need to be held. So nah, we ain't sleeping in separate beds.
So if y'all cuddling, you getting the germs.
Chico was here. Ooh,
I need him too.
Oh, we're gonna light you up tomorrow because I'm gonna bring this.
Okay, so let's talk about something else in a relationship. Okay, laundry. That was my thing. So what else? What else is in a relationship?
Main thing about sex, money,
okay,
kids.
Well, and kids. Too, a lot of
I'm open for children.
Ambition. I
need ambition. You need to have some type of
goal.
I
need a woman with ambition. I don't need a woman to look at me for every single fucking thing.
That's real talk.
Like, I mean, this is not the days of Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah, I want some initiative. And I say this all the time.
You know, I say it all the time.
Yeah.
We can't, these days and times, you can't afford a lot. Most households, both the man and the woman work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We both doing. We cannot build this empire unless we doing it together.
I agree about that. I mean,
if you sitting at home waiting on me to do it all.
If I'm sitting at home, I got a side hustle.
I may be capable to do it.
That's not fair,
but eventually, I'm going to be tired.
Exactly. So I need to carry some of that weight too.
And what happens if
you do your laundry though?
Something happens. What happens if something happened to me and I'm just the only breadwinner to bring stuff in the house?
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Like, and I'm not saying, okay, Kim, I just lost my job. Baby, I don't know what we gonna do about these bills. Well, like, your ass ain't working. You sitting at home watching Leave It to Beaver and folding clothes, your own drawers. And
this me. Like, well, babe, my side hustle's getting ready to blow up, so we should be straight.
And I feel like that's what you need.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm at home, if I'm an at-home wife and my husband is literally all your income's coming in from you, I need to be at home with a side hustle or something if I'm not going to work.
To help lessen the burden.
Exactly.
Because I know a lot of cats that really, and I ain't going to say a lot of cats, but I know some dudes that feel like they woman should stay at home.
Yeah, I know there are quite a few people that think
they
like
should
that.
stay at home. They feel like they are the man of the house. That's what mommy and daddy did. Mama was at home taking care of us in the house, and daddy paid the bills. I want to be just like daddy. Daddy got it done. I'm going to get it done. That's how they feel. I don't feel like that. I'm not one of them dudes.
Things have changed.
I want us both because, and not to say if something happened, then we going to fall back on Nate. But guess what?
Right.
They ain't gonna put up with your ass sitting up there at the house. Nigga, hey, wait a minute. I'm holding us down. I done held us down for a little while. What's taking you so long getting back on those feet? Right. I need them feet in them streets. So let's get it.
Thanks, I got you.
So I feel like some kind of ambition and then money. You're gonna have money problems. A lot of problems that couples have is accounts. You got your account, he got his account. Do we get a joint account? Do we don't get a joint account? Do we do this? Do we that?
Do I trust your spending?
It needs
to be on the joint account?
I feel like this. I feel like there should be a joint account, but there also you should have your own and I should have my own. But it needs to be a joint where majority of our money goes into the joint.
Why? Why you feel like that?
Because we together.
That ain't the only reason, but why? Not just because we together.
Because I trust you.
If we boyfriend and girlfriend, we don't need no goddamn account.
Yeah, I'm speaking husband and wife here.
Okay, all right.
Okay. And boyfriend, hell no. Nigga,
so because I feel like you need that joint account. Everything that go in that joint account belongs to the house. Period. It belongs to the kids. Period. What we got to do for them. What we got to do for the house. Like, you should know, look, I know I need a new carport. I got to build this carport. I got to put cement down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything, damn, the pipes just bust. We got to get the pipes fixed.
That joint account.
That's for that fun. That's what that's for.
But my own account,
But
I'm going to Bali.
No.
I seen these. Girl, I seen these boots. Oh Lord, I want to get these boots, but I ain't got no money in my account right now. But we got the money to Jordan account.
Oh no, it can't work like that.
Do you know how often that happens?
But if that happens, a conversation has to be had. I'm gonna take the money out the Jordan account.
I just seen this AR-15. Man, they was on sale. I gotta get it. I don't got enough in my account, but I know it's enough in the Jordan account to get this AR-15.
But you gotta communicate effectively.
Right. Yeah. You could say, "Well, babe, I seen this. It was a steal, so I had to get it." When I get paid Friday, I'm gonna put that money back.
Replace it back.
You put the money back. Cool. That can.
But y'all had that conversation,
right? You can't just be doing no stuff.
You can't be hiding it, thinking I ain't gonna check the damn.
Because that's how the man got in trouble on that Netflix show. He took his side chick out on a date and was taking it out of the joint account.
And that's how she found out. Yeah, I seen that too.
Yeah, big dummy.
Baby, that happened more than you think.
So you went to Chili's?
Because y'all some damn private investigators any damn way. Y'all gonna search every damn thing.
Well, let's do this escalated question so we can get up out of here.
You wouldn't have did that shit. You would have paid cash for that shit.
Yeah, we've been
when you use a debit card.
Yeah.
All right, so
if I'm cheating, I ain't using my debit card. That's paper.
Cash. That's cash. We gotta use cash.
Why you use cash everywhere we go? Bitch, because I don't want to be
tracked. Right.
Because you my side piece.
Right.
Sorry, this is from PJ Turner, and it says, "Dear True Lady, my name is PJ, and I'm having issues with baby mama number 3. All my other baby mamas are cool. Don't trip. We have no issues, but number 3. She keeps trying to have sex with me every time I pick up my son. I've literally had to fight her off me. I've tried requesting to pick up my son away from her house, but she refuses and keeps him from me. My current girl, baby mama number 5. Oh, wow.
5? Did you say 5?
Yes. Thinks I'm lying about the sexual threats and claims I want to be back with her. I just need some all-around help.
If that's the type of dick you got, I don't want it.
I don't want it, fam. I don't want it, PJ. You out here making babies, home type of babies.
That's why baby mama number 3 trying to come back.
She's trying to.
You bought that life.
I wonder if he got baby mama 6 and 7. We don't know. He just said.
Hey, baby, I'm with my current girl, baby. My number 5. So oh wow.
He might have a side piece out there that got.
Yes, they got 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what was the question? Because I fucking forgot.
Like, I was tripping off the number of baby mom was like my current baby mom. Like, damn.
I lost track.
He said, how can he fix the situation, though? Like,
between him and the third baby mom.
This
right.
sound like the other question.
Which one?
Tell her she got to stop, and if she don't, you gonna pick her up.
Oh, it's the girl. The girl who wrote in about her mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law, something like that. Yeah.
She's using the child's him and the child's love against him.
Yeah.
Because she's saying, well, if since you don't want to give in to me or come back with me or give me some dick,
put her on papers.
You can't. She might be on paper.
Jump on my child support, baby. Like child support and joint custody. And she got to adhere.
If it's in Louisiana, this is what joint custody means.
Make it legal.
The woman gets the custodial custody and the man gets joint. So long as she got custodial custody,
the woman
he can be over there. The baby can be over there at the house with the daddy. If the mama feel like she want to come get him,
he need to go, okay, so if the legal route ain't going to work, he need to bring her mama or his mama with him to go pick up the child.
Keep your parents out of your shit.
Bring your crazy ass girlfriend.
Keep your parents out of your shit. Your parents gonna be biased to the situation. Your mama gonna always side with you over anybody else.
But just to pick up the child, I mean, we just here to pick up the baby.
Bring the police. Get you a shared friend and they call.
No, just go your ass to CPS. Let CPS know the situation. CPS is gonna do what CPS tell you to do. If CPS tell you, okay, well, Mr. Minor, this is what we want you to do next time. Because they do, especially if you paying child support.
I don't even know if he on child support. But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably in the rears, all the fucking kids.
Right, what the hell?
I'm sorry, man. If he had one, I can give him the benefit of the doubt.
He said they ain't got no issues. He ain't got no issues with his baby mama. They all cool.
He probably still fucking all of them. That's why she mad.
Damn. And she ain't getting her dick. That's right.
Y'all gotta stop having sex with y'all baby mamas and
Man,
baby
I
daddies.
ain't had sex with my baby mamas.
You know, they be going back and forth.
Y'all
I
gotta
mean-
They be
chill.
switching baby mamas. And...
Man, I'm a firm believer in you are ex for a reason.
Nah.
Ain't no sense of going back.
To be
If you a
honest,
ex,
I don't even know how to
you a
help him.
ex.
I mean, if he bring current girl baby mama to 5, a fight might happen. He might not get his son.
Is she pregnant right now? Because she could fight if she not.
But then we gotta fight every time I gotta go get my son. Yeah.
And that get tiresome.
I say, like he said, you got to involve the people at this
You gotta get them people.
You gotta get
people
them
in
people.
life.
You gotta put on diapers.
Because she did crazy.
She crazy.
It depends on. I mean, it ain't like she coming stalking him behind the dick.
No, she might be.
But
it's just when he go get his child.
Give me some.
You gotta give me some first before I let you go. Let me.
He do
don't
shit.
need to go by himself.
You need to communicate with your son separately from her.
So you want him to bring his old lady with him?
I want him to bring
He needs to give his. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because that's gonna start another problem.
That's what I'm saying. Bring your mama or bring her
Let
mama.
them get out.
Bring her mama.
I wouldn't bring my mama.
I get you.
Cause my mama, she love her children. She got 2 boys.
But see, then
she gonna be defensive and she gonna fight the girl. I mean,
girlfriend.
I ain't gonna get mama out of jail. That's crazy.
Is he with baby mama number 5?
He said my current. Is what he said. My current girl.
Okay.
My current girl.
So,
baby mama number 5 in parentheses.
I'm like you. Somebody need to go to the house with him because she might not do that with an audience.
You're right. Somebody got to go with him.
She doing that because he pulling up.
She might show off in front of that audience.
Yeah, true. And that's
he be in this cool guy.
Like she might get extra because she has eyes. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you do? You said CPS.
I'm going, bruh. Ain't no what would you do? I'm telling you what I did. I went to them people. Like, cause I mean,
gonna have to do that. That's what you got to do.
I mean, you want
and get
you
it
want
done
peace with your baby mama.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You want peace because for the benefit of your child.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want your child to see mommy and daddy going at each other's throat.
Right.
Be over bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like you want. Let's focus our energy on the child. You know what I'm saying? And let's do it together. Let's be a unified front and let's co-parent peacefully. Yes, our relationship did not work. That's fine.
Yeah.
I know you feel some type of way about it. I felt some type of way about it. Mm-hmm. But we need to get over it and see the bigger picture. Because the most important thing is the child.
Yeah.
So, I mean, somebody gonna have to grow the fuck up, basically.
It's gonna have to be him.
Somebody.
Why gotta be him? He ain't the one trying to fuck her.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, he gonna have to. He gonna have to
say that.
That's what I'm saying. I meant to see.
She meant he gonna have to be the bigger person and fix it.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
She bought that messy stuff.
Yeah.
She wanted to be messy because she bitter.
First off, bro, how you got all these mamas?
Bruh.
I'm glad majority of them.
I'm gonna need you.
I'm glad majority of them cool.
To go and get that thing snipped, son. You gonna have to go and get that thing snipped, son. Because apparently you don't like rubbers. You don't like rubbers, son. You like that raw dog dickler.
Cause number 3, yeah, we have no issue, but number 3. She trying to have sex with me every time I pick up my son. I literally had to.
And you know, the older you get, I wonder how old he is, cause like when you get, bro, your pull-out game be weak. Damn. Like that's what I'm saying, cause I'm skating. Look, we together. Yeah, baby, we together. You show we together, cause I ain't wearing this rubber no more. I'm pulling this thing off, and my pull-out game is weak. Cause it feel good, I'm gonna ski. We old, you know what I'm saying? Once you get old, you ain't fucking pulling out.
You have to take those things into account.
Seriously.
Again, that's a conversation to have before your relationship.
Before the in-house.
That's what I'm saying. That's real talk.
Do you want kids? Do you want any more kids? Are you through having kids? Are you tubes tied? Well, I mean, do you have a vasectomy? Do you?
Are you like PJ and got tired baby mamas at minimum?
She say minimum, so it's gonna be more.
I don't know.
Yeah, he only named 5. He
only
like you say he could have a side chick, number 6.
Wow.
PJ, you got to get them people in her life. You got to make some documentation. You're going to have to record it.
But I do agree with you just thinking about it. Yeah, somebody going to have to go with it.
Somebody.
You don't need a witness. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, we got GoPros.
That's what I'm saying.
Camera phones.
Go live.
I'm about to try to go get my son. I just want y'all here to watch. I'm about to go live.
Because she crazy.
Did y'all ever see the video with the guy that drove like 3 hours to get to his daughter? And when he got there, the mama wanted to look all in his car.
Oh, yeah.
Wanted to approve the car seat. He got the car seat. No, he got the car seat.
Yeah.
But she had the girlfriend and she was in the car, so now she wanted to get in the car to basically mess with the girlfriend, but she trying to use the car seat.
Or at least look at her. She wanted to look at her.
She wanted to see her.
Yes,
because I think he had dark windows.
And then she didn't want the child to go like, lady.
It ain't about you, it's about the children.
I'm a whole different type of baby mama. If we not together, we break up, I'm cool with it.
Because it ain't about
us. Me. It's about
this child. It's not about us. It's about my baby.
I'm that baby mama. After we done, don't touch me. No, you can't sleep here. No, I'm not doing all that. No, you don't want to be with me? You're going to be over there. You're going to pick him or her up and watch him or her over there.
Would you take him back if he got his shit together, came to you and told you, I got my shit together. I made a mistake from leaving you from the first time. I want to be with you. I want to make this work for us so we can have our family back together. Would you take him back?
Well, I'm not on that same page. So.
Probably not. If the circumstances were
be blessed
as they were before,
be blessed. You are ex for a reason.
Go in grace.
If you left me, like you said, I'm out. It's probably no, cause like you said, you ex for a reason. Now, if it was my wrongdoing, or if even your reason was good enough for you to be like, okay, I can't do this and step away from it. Now, maybe if we kept in contact in between the breakup, like nothing really ever changed, you still called, I answered, shit like that, yes. But to completely, like, separate.
Like, say y'all separate for a year. Let's just say, I ain't talking about 10 years.
A year is too long.
I'm talking about a year too long.
A year is too
long.
Separate. For somebody you really cared about, and depending on what it was.
Lord, it's like, bye.
Like, if it was important enough.
Yes.
Maybe. But a year is a long time to be away from somebody you so-called love and you can't be without.
But you still seeing him because he coming to get the baby. Y'all talking. If y'all being cordial.
No.
If y'all being cordial, y'all still talking. So you know if he fucking somebody, because your child gonna tell you, because you know you gonna ask him. It was a woman at your dad's house.
I don't even know.
No, man, wasn't no woman there. Ain't no pictures.
I don't even care what's going on in your daddy's house. As long as your daddy do right by you, that's my child.
Yeah.
Again, I can't speak because I ain't no baby mama. So
a year is too long.
No, I don't think no woman wants to be a baby mama.
But it's gonna happen though. It will
happen because y'all might split up. So
right. Yeah. It can happen.
Be a baby mama. But I mean.
Right, she said, no, I don't care. Exactly. I don't care. Like, whatever y'all do, that's what y'all do. That's y'all business. Just don't
mess up my son. In order for me to take you back, it gotta be some either really small shit or you got your shit together really quick. To me, a year.
But you say a year is too much? I feel like
it's too long. Too much.
I feel like over a year is
anything. Like a lot of shit could happen in a year. But you could meet somebody like.
You could meet somebody, but what if you didn't meet somebody? And what if he didn't meet somebody and he needed that much time?
Why did you leave? Because the reason you left could still be an issue. So that's what I mean by it depends.
Well, that's what I'm saying. In a year, you might be fucked up, and you just need that year to get yourself together. Both of y'all might need that. What I'm saying is, y'all need that time apart.
I don't know.
I just have to see. We have to see because you gotta.
Just depend on how we broke up.
That and who comes into my life within that year. Because I'm really, genuinely might not want you no more. I might not feel the same a year later. That's what I'm kind of getting.
Yeah, that too.
Big facts. Ooh, y'all getting sleepy. Okay.
Well, it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, because we did the escalating. We've been here on since what?
9.
Oh, okay. Damn, we had a good show, a great show.
I mean, it's at 8:30.
Damn, yeah, we've been on it. We've had a great show tonight. I think we had a great political. It was a great political conversation and great relationship conversation as well. But we've definitely come to the end of the show. How can they find you guys on social media? Yeah.
Y'all can catch me on Facebook.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
I appreciate it.
I even see some people like, "Hey, Puna, what you doing at Today?" But anyway, y'all can catch me on Facebook at Puna's Playhouse. Y'all can also catch me on YouTube at Puna's Playhouse, same name. You can catch me on Instagram at Mina9963. You can catch me on TikTok as Puna's Playhouse. And I don't have that Twitter and all that shit. I don't like looking at Donald Trump.
I don't see Donald Trump on my timeline.
I unfollowed, what it is, POTUS.
Oh, yeah, POTUS. It was over with.
Real quick. Yeah, can't do it.
And then how can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram.
Wait, before you say that, you be saying it, and it's so goddamn long that I forgot it. You be change that shit. Everybody ain't memory. I'm old. I can't catch up.
_1. Spell out 100 proof on Instagram and Twitter, and then I also have Instagram future106 _SEC. Facebook Megran.
Oh, you can catch my podcast on Spotify too. I'm sorry.
It's on Spotify? Oh, shit, okay.
People that want to do podcasts, you can use the Anchors app. It's a great app. To use as a social media tool to get your podcast out there. You can help get monetized and all that shit. So anybody.
And of course, it is Such a Lady 85 on everything.
Everything.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, anywhere you will find Such a Lady 85, or just search for the hashtag Catch